As long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwokika Abiyama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind through the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. Ahadin sosine bigebi rone bigebi. He said, Makana wapana kamadu Muna fudu kwenanya Lepa mirirure Ogesi makasuna no Ogati kaba your life Because the end time is so near Ndi mutu inusi Agwa wati mati anodi Eburisi yana tesu Jiru yagegu makwese Makano panu boko Opa tichiria, abona bosom bihamu, ona yukuchikona kana. Asi maburo kuno male, ya buru biharu, na mogara pala namu, surrounding bosom. Opa no maketo, money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is our right. Papa Mubaram see. Biafra balamu, iya buna nene kambu paraya no. Makano jife wata winyaka ye, akano be ilo deseya. Oye wife wapara nifeya, nika waparuko. Biafra is my life. Biafra waparamu, and we must go back to our land. Carry the Kwanu to go if I would get married 4 years ago, gonna jump in there also. Bongo no jiraku kahala. Mano yes na bugaba na hibu. Wesi no choro wa Nigeria. Yadi go solo ndia usala ugausa. Kani wazero wa neba. Maka no buro do lugausa. Aze go governor is. Loga kita kwandia usofuma.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
As I am content creator on there, yes. Check it. As I am content creator on there, yes.
Ogwai na no bogu nwere onwere onye anyị mejọ ọkwana onye anyị na-alụ nke ya n'ike. Chukwu okike abịa ma bless every one of us. Bless our leaders, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. Welcome, 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 my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. Wherever you are joining me from, you are highly welcome to this very live presentation. Today's date is 23rd of August, 2025. And the time right now is exactly 3 minutes past 9 p.m. in the land of Biafra. I welcome every one of you, my wonderful people of Biafra and lovers of freedom. You are highly welcome to this very live presentation. We are live and direct, and I'm very, very certain that Chukwu Okike Abiama Bineligwe is with us. We have come to do something very, very significant this very evening, irrespective of your time zone and your location. It is 4 minutes top of the hour at this very moment. So you all are highly welcome. Please let everyone around you know that we are live and direct. We want to do something very, very important this very evening, because in the Bosinona Bobona Baruzo Weremba Onarechi, as God has gathered every one of us this very evening, his children, it is for a purpose. I can see your names in the comment section. Ozamaka Nicholas, you are welcome. Emmanuel Undidika, you are welcome. Obonayapa, you are welcome. Chiji, you are welcome. Ezedike, I can see you. Kevin Emeka, you are welcome. Sondo Kaha, you are welcome. Alasaka, you are welcome. Godwin Watcher, you are welcome. Okwi John, I can see you. Akunne, you are welcome. Ike Chinonso, you are welcome. Harry Festi, you are welcome. Ozo Pounds, I can see you. Frederick, you are welcome. Millie Agnes, you are welcome. Oh my goodness me, as the comments keep coming thick and fast, Please, if I do not mention your name, do not be angry with me because of time. I Abapi also without further hesitation. Obioma, you are welcome. Obioma Elekwachi, you are welcome. Ikechima, I can see you. Abuchi, you are welcome. Onyebulu, you are welcome. You all are highly welcome. Chukwudi, you are welcome. Tonex, I can see you. Honorigwe, you are welcome. Omi, you are welcome. Namdiogo, you are welcome. Honora, you are welcome. You all are highly welcome because the comments keep coming thick and fast. William, you are welcome. William Onyeka, you are welcome. Chinedu, you are welcome. Chioma, you are welcome. Ogowike, I can see you are welcome. Aru Chenna, you are welcome. Anthony Kessin, you are welcome. You all are highly welcome. Janelle, you are welcome. We have to continue without further hesitation because of time. Having welcomed every one of you, please, I want to encourage you to welcome others by liking and sharing this very live presentation to reach those who are following you on your various platforms. Something has been going on in our land. A lot of propaganda has been spread. In fact, this very recent time, what they have been doing in recent time is to bring some videos that happened in the past that we do not even know the perpetrators. They will now go and cut Gento's voice with AI. They will use AI to make voice of Commander Gento, and they will slot that very voice at the back in the background of that very video. In order to continue the character assassination of Commander Gento, in order to turn Biafrans against him and his men. In fact, against the Biafra Liberation Army. What these people are trying to achieve is to make sure that they tarnish the image, not only Commander Gento, but Biafra as a whole, not just the men on ground, Biafra as a whole. What they are trying to do is to destroy Biafra, the image of Biafra, not Commander Gento. Commander Gento is not really their target. Yes, they want to bring him down as a person. They want to unalive him. They want his head. Like our previous live broadcast, which I showed you the evidences of those who want the head of Commander Gento. So the problem is not just Commander Gento. The issue there is to ridicule Biafra. The main target is to ridicule Biafra, and we all must understand it. This is basics. These are basic things that we must understand and appreciate it, and appreciate the effort and the blessings of God upon our lives every blessed day, that we are living up to expectation to make sure that the name of Biafra stands and is not run aground. The enemies are not relenting. They are not relenting at all. The enemies are not relenting at all. They want to make sure that anything that has to do with Biafra is completely disgraced and demoralized. Couple of days ago, you remember I told us that I was coming live. In fact, I was live already to address something about this very video of Commander Gento. I told us, because I knew that the enemies were trying to use this very particular video for propaganda for their selfish interest. Because of some words that Commander Gentle used in this very video, I knew very well that it was all about propaganda to tarnish his image and make sure that they keep on running Biafra aground. I told us that I was coming to debunk some few things. Unfortunately, network could not allow us. And even the following day, we were unable to do that. But today has come a new day. We have come this evening to show you something that is going to make you shed tears. Something that you will appreciate and understand that every single thing we have been telling you all this while has nothing to do with lies, has nothing to do with deceit, has nothing to do with propaganda. Every single thing we have been telling you has always been the truth and reality. And Chukwu Okike Abiama bi n'eluigwe forbid me to come on this very platform and use this very platform to lie to the innocent people of Biafra who are gathering to listen to me. God in heaven bear me witness. It doesn't matter the propaganda they carry against Biafra. It doesn't matter the propaganda they carry against me. It doesn't matter those who think that because I am not supporting whoever they are following, therefore they are not going to listen to me anymore. One thing is for sure. One thing is for sure. Truth will always stand the test of time. No matter how much they try to lie to you, no matter how much they try to carry themselves as if they are getting you Biafra, very, very soon, those of you who have not seen the handwriting on the wall will definitely see it. Your eyes will soon open. I am assuring you today that your eyes will soon open. There is no Jupiter will stop your eyes from opening. There is nothing anywhere in this world will make your eyes not to open. No matter the juju, no matter the occultic powers they are using against you, no matter where they belong in the high places, I want to assure Biafrans tonight that there is no way in this life that your eyes will not open in no distant time. You know why your eyes will open? Your eyes will open because you are going to wait and wait and wait until you are tired. You will wait for something to happen until you are tired. You will wait for them to fight for Biafra until you are tired. And very soon, very, very soon, the unaliving of innocent people may reach your own domot. It may reach your own village. It may reach your own village. As I'm talking to you now, I'm going to show you, I'm going to release a video tomorrow where the Zoo Janjaweed terrorist army invaded a community in Orumba South local government area of Anambra, of old Anambra State, unalive a pastor and somebody that he carried on a bike. I'm going to release that video to me. I need to work on that video because the body of the late pastor, the body of the deceased was shown on that video with the pool of his blood. So I'm going to work on that video in order to blank some places so that YouTube will be able to accept the video. And then I will release it. It happened a couple of days ago. Unfortunately, they are not talking about it. Nobody is showing you, nobody is showing it, nobody is using it for broadcast, for program, because they don't want you to see what is going on in our land. They want to keep you in dark. They want the silent war to continue so that you don't say, why are they showing, they are not working. So you don't ask them, where is your army? Where are your armies? That is the reason why you will never see them talk about the evil that is going on in our land. You will never see Ngozi Orebeze post the crime that Nigerian army is committing in Biafra land. You will never see her post it. It's impossible. Today, they go today. Today is their fundraising. They are collecting money. You will never see Ngozi Orebeze post or condemn the evil, the unaliving of innocent Biafrans going on in Biafra land today. She will never post it on her platform. It is impossible. You know why? There are two things involved. Because she will not fight against those who sent her. And again, she wouldn't want you to see from her platform, to see the evil going on in our land, so that you don't ask her, where is your army? These are two reasons why she can never post it. And you following her will not ask yourself, why is she not talking about this? Why is she not posting it? Why is she not creating awareness? Why is she silent? And why is she turning back on the reality that is going on in our land? Why is she keeping deaf ears? Why is she not, why is she not moved? Like she's not even, she doesn't show any sign at all that the people, that their villages, their homes have been set ablaze by Nigerian terrorist army are those that she claimed to be, her subject. You are not questioning these things. You are not asking these questions. All these important questions, you are not talking about them. So the same thing we told Genkere, not only Ngozi Orebeze, the same thing we told Genkere, Imam Madaba and his group, the same thing. You won't see them talk about them because they don't want you to ask them question. Where is your army? Where is our army? Why are these things happening in our land? No, you won't see them. You will never see them. It is impossible. So you ask yourself a simple question. Ask yourself a simple question. What is the rationale? As in, what is behind the secrecy? What is behind the silence of these people who have given themselves bogus titles in this very struggle? What is the what is the secret behind their silence of what is going on in Biafra land? What is the secret? What is the rationale behind their silence of what is happening in Biafra land? Does it mean that they are not in touch? Does it mean that they are not aware? Does it mean that they are not seeing it? Because it's all over the social media. Does it mean that they are not seeing the crime the Nigerian army is committing in our land? So why are they keeping quiet? You ask yourself. I'm very sure if you ask yourself this honest truth, you will never get the answer if you do not open your eyes. So, this very video on your screen trended a couple of days ago. Little did some of us know that it was actually a long video made by Commander Gentle, not even this month, not last month, not last 2 months. This very video was made a couple of months ago, which you are going to hear. I'm going to play the full video for you. So, this video was made a couple of months ago, and he mentioned the date of the video several times, not one place. So, what Ebekuedike Arerakaria did, Ebekuedike and the one that they called Ediafuonu in Okigu, what they did is they went to bring out this video that Commander Gentle did many months ago. You understand that he did not release. Negekwantio, Commander Gentle did this very video many months ago, and he did not release it. Unfortunately, one of the persons that got this very video was among those who sent it to these people, these criminals claiming to be, fighting for Ndi Igbo, bringing in Nigerian army to terrorize our people. One of them was among those bought over. You see the way they bought over the one they now made commander. They called him Commander Thunder. A riffraff who was in the camp, one of the soldiers who was not holding any platform, no program, no position, nothing. All of a sudden, he was bought over and made a commander overnight. So there are people, there were some of them like that. So they sent this very video to that idiot, and what they did after watching the video, they caught some place. The party was saying that he will not buy anybody awful. He's going to not buy any no fa nwa me fa no fa na chime no bata ụmụakụ no ya buy everybody. So they went to cut that very part and posted it on social media, and it started trending for the past few days. So today, I told you that day that I was coming to talk about it. Unfortunately, network did not allow us, and by the time we were able to, to speak, my spirit was not, able to continue, and I have to cut it short. So today, we're going to play the full video, which is already on social media. I don't know if you have seen it already, but we're going to play it. And then after playing the video, if I want to analyze it, I will analyze it. If I don't want to analyze it, we'll move to another video, because we have this very broadcast today is going to be jam-packed. We have a lot of videos to play. All the videos will come from the Biafra Liberation Army. Now, without further ado, let us jump into it. Pay attention as we proceed.
Depending where you are watching me from, I believe that afternoon, good evening. Depending where you are watching me from, I believe that the people is watching me, and I believe that everyone is seeing me. This is me, Ifeanyi Chukwuka Orientals, aka Gentle the Yahoo. Okenwa Amunolalaako. I want to explain things today, being 20th of July, 2025.
Did you get that? He said, I want to explain things today, being 20th of July, 20th of July, 2025. 20th of July, 2025. Now, this is August 23rd, meaning we are talking about a video that has lasted for 1 month. Not on social media. This video was made 1 month ago. So, 1 whole month has gone. Just few days ago, maybe 3 days ago, 3 or 4 days ago, Edi Afuonu and Ebe Kwedike, with their agent that live in America called Jovaika. They used their agent in America called Jovaika and released this very video. They released this very video, and what they did was to go at the very, very end of this very video and cut the part that suit them for their propaganda, for their selfish and political interest under Nigeria. And they started pushing it on social media. Let us continue watching. Ifele Mendi wrote today, this night. Listen.
Being Eke market days. Today being Sunday. I am live and direct. I am live and direct in Nako. I just came back to see what Eddie Afono, being Onyedekachi, Eguonwu, and all the rest of them that has been supporting him to set our community ablaze. And I want to open the eyes of my people for them to understand I am only but a freedom fighter, nothing but that. And I am live today in the house of Onyedekachi Eguonwu. I want to make it clear to my people, my own people, Ako. I love my people so much. I am only a freedom fighter. I am only paying the costs for the freedom of our people. And let me not go further. Come so sometimes and after I woka jero akwoko na woka maro English. Woka ma beke I'm English. I know it very well. And I used to understand, and I understand. So I just want to explain to the people of Ako for them to understand the kind of person deceiving them. And they believe room Nampuronya Koro, Koya Otaliluwa. I'm on bed there for no life and direct. I make him come show you myself for now. Because I know anything when I go go. That is me for everybody. And I'm very much happy that now anybody like in this life, since I'm noboda. Since I'm property and I'm la bear. I've had all sorts of things, but I don't care. And I am not here to preach for you people to love me, but I am here to open the people's eye for you people to understand. Kuno water. Now I just want you people to understand. Let's look at this now. Yeah, Olo na Eddie Afono. This is Eddie Afono. Onyedekachi Eguonwu. Olo nna nne ya. Nna mụtara nne ya rụrụ. Nna ya show ibekwem nke nna ya o. I just want to open up to you people, for you people to understand the kind of people, the kind of person deceiving you all.
That day they were sharing that very video, they never showed you this side though. Remember, that day, just three or 4 days ago, that this video was circulating on social media. I posted it as well. And when I posted it, I came out that very evening and said on my live broadcast that I have come to address this very video. I equally told you that Gento cannot in any way do that thing that he said. That he does not have the guts to do it. He said what he said with anger. How many of you heard when I was talking about it? How many of you heard it? When I say he doesn't have that, that guts, that liver to do what he said. He said what he said out of anger. But I'm going to address it. How many of you heard me talking about this before we were disrupted by the network and we couldn't proceed till today? So I said I was coming to address it because I knew the propaganda the enemies were carrying out with that very video. Now, that video, they never showed you this side. They did not show you the beginning. They didn't show you where he mentioned the day, but they made it as if, oh, look at Gento has come out to threaten people. Not only because Ibu was in the Okigu now. Not because Ibu was in the Omako. No, that is exactly the drama here. Now, remember, they didn't show you this part, but let's continue.
Imana the guy will you show Ekberima. Or wherever go with the people that I may assist. Look at the house here. Yeah, Eguonwu's family. All on now Onyedeka, all on Namotrana Onyedekachi. Look the house. Nobody touches it. Look at it here. Now, nke kita na nke mụtara nna ya nna onye dịkachi. Ya wee be onye dịkachi bidoro ndụ ọjọọ ya. Mama gị ma onye ọwa ọbara Igbo, ọwa ọbara ala akụ. I want everybody to see it. Ya ụlọ nna mụtara onye dịkachi, nna mụtara onye dịkachi. Ịma na onye dịkachi amụtara ya na amụtara onye dịkachi, amụrụ onye dịkachi lesikwa atọ. I want to make it clearly to our people for us to understand what is going on. My brother, you can't just kill me because of I am fighting for a freedom of Igbos, a freedom of our nation. Nnamdi Kanu is there facing it back to back, face to face, front to front. Look at it here. And I'm a quick on your call. If you want to call a call here, look at the building here. This man now go road. Ayonu gezi iji wee rụla completely. Man onye dịkachi egwu ọnwụ, known as Eddie Afọọnụ, the stupid boy, small boy of yesterday that is challenging. Small boy of yesterday. Na ajụghị ese ma ọgọ bidoro ma ya alụcha nkwe ya. Lee ya here, rod m na mụtara nna ya goro ji wee ya arụ ụlọ. Onye dịkachi egwu ọnwụ rekọrọ rod a. Onye dịkachi egwu ọnwụ gwuru ndị omeakụ zuru ndị omeakụ oshi till today. Onye dịkachi egwu ọnwụ ka na-ezukwe ndị omeakụ oshi. I just want to make our people to understand this clearly. Onye dịkachi egwu ọnwụ mụla ya da eme shoot. He's a small boy. I have nothing in common with him. I have no fight to fight with him. I am only fighting for the federal government. Or just onwe ya afụla egbu onwe ya. But Biko, please and please, let our people understand this now. Because of let it not be as if tomorrow you will say that nobody tell you. You will say that nobody tells you. I know the reason why I am making this video today being 20th of July 2025.
The date again for the second time. All these places, they never showed you. Eddie Afọọnụ. Aba kerafa ya arịrị ebido kerafa ya ebe kwedika arịrị ebido never showed you. The criminal living in America claiming to be a priest called Joe Viker never showed you anything like this. They were able to cut ebe fail radio K for their propaganda to deceive the Igbo people and the world at large, in order to continue the ridiculing of Biafra, in order to continue to trample Biafra under feet. Nothing more, nothing less, other than trying to trample Biafra under their feet. Let's continue.
In the Eke market, the reason of making this video is for my people to understand that Moa Ojento, the Yahoo, Onye Ezioku, I am not against anybody, and I can never be against anybody in Ako. I love my people so much, but I want to make it clearly for you all to understand it, that Eddie Afọọnụ has nothing like a regard. Ihe banyere akụ ada emetụ this guy l'obi.
Kedu otu ife gbasara ụmụakụ ma ọ bụ ụmụ Igbo in general yesi na-emetụ a human being, a man who brought in Fulani Boko Haram in military uniform to destroy Ako, to destroy Okigu. The other day I asked a question. I hope those from Okigu are listening. I hope at least few people out of this number of people who are watching live are from Okigu. At least 2, 3, 4, 5 people in this very broadcast must come from Okigu. So you people should go and ask Eddie Afọọnụ, ask Ebe Kuodike, ask them what is their stand now What is their current position now? What are they telling you people now in Okigu, now that Nigerian military has completely displaced people from Obinetiti, displaced people from Umuako, displaced people from Arondi Izwogu, displaced people from Okigu Nowhere? I want you people now to come and tell us, what is the current stand? What is Ebekwedike Arirakarya and Ediafuonu them, Zumes them? What are they telling you people now? Now, I'm not talking about yesterday. I'm not talking about last week. I'm not talking about last month when they were threatening. I'm not talking about last 2 months when they were threatening. I'm talking about now that because you people were praising them, contributing money to them. Faganalo governor, the illegitimate governor, Hope Uzodinma, the Supreme Court governor, Analo federal government, then Nalo the politicians in Okigu, the likes of Zumes them and Ndotuya, the other one Abarulo Yako last year, October last year. Can I find Kano Batalundi Charlie Igbo Batalai and the full IDP camp na ni Kebi Fanwame? What's the name of that senator? That senator that wanted to bring, that senator that wanted to turn the university teaching hospital na Okigu. There's that senator that wanted to turn that school to IDP camp. What was that? What's the name of that? Ibezim, somebody Ibezim. Is it Frank Ibezim Abarulioko last year, October? Abarulioko. Yes, Frank Ibezim, I'm sure he's the one. So, all these people who have been sponsoring the zoo terrorists in uniform to bring in terrorism in Okigu, now that you people are sleeping in the bush, now that they have set your homes ablaze, what are they now telling you people? The likes of Frank Ibezim, that he's last year after Cholo Ibobatra in the Fulani terrorists in the name of IDP camp. What are they telling you people now? Are they telling you sorry? Or are they giving you hope to endure for a moment? They are going to rebuild your homes. Because you cannot say that your homes were set ablaze by Biafra Liberation Army. It is impossible. We all saw the videos. We saw what happened. We saw the testimonies of the people, including the owners of the houses that were set ablaze. They told us who set their houses ablaze. So we know it's in the public. So my question is, what is the stand? What is the statement of these people that brought them? Are they telling you people sorry now? Or are they still confusing you? You people were paying, contributing money, giving to these criminals to bring in Zoo Janjaweed terrorists into your land. Instead of you to keep your hands clean and be happy that you have a history to tell. No Gunweronwe Biafra, na your village. Ne fronanya go to Igbo, ne withstand nde Fulani no na yikake, ne withstand ha eyeball to eyeball, egbe na egbe, anaku igwe, na anyago ni janyago wefu ya, emegido ụmụ Igbo emerie, ndị ugwu gba ọsọ. Ị na-akọ ya ọbụrụ akụkọ with your obiọma, with happiness. You said no, you cannot tell that story like that. You want the story to be turned upside down. Somebody man or politician kobu no na idina sorok. Opụta gwa gị kwe ị na-contribute ego na-enye onye dị otu a criminal. Ọgazi ga akpọbatazielu gị ndị Boko Haram nọ na military uniform abịa na-agbaba ụlọ ọkụ. Onwego ndị ọzọ pụtalụ na afa yi red and black. They call themselves, they say they are Okigu youth security. I'm going to show you what happened to them. After this very video, I move to that one. Anyurofanya. I told them, I warned them I was live. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? I was live. I told them. I told them. Onu netu. Malokwa no no ogweji ofano ka na anu ifa. Okunu no netu onu enyego na ego. We shall watch and analyze them properly this evening. Now, let's continue.
Look at how Ediafon have went around. Set everywhere ablaze in Nako. Under that he's fighting for Janto. He's fighting against Janto. He's looking a way to eliminate Janto. My brother believe him. For your information, you see all those fighting against Janto and his family. Fighting against Umekegu. Because of I am from Umekegu. I am from Okorienta's family, Okbebo's family. Because of I am fighting for my freedom. Freedom of my nation. Freedom of my people. I am proud enough saying it. Onye si na mezole yori. Onye si na matotola ihe ya. Onye si na mabariala ya. Onye ya si na maputala loze ekele mi ekele. Enye give me a respect. Ya puta bi agwam. Ya puta bi agbarubo in the presence of the people. But one thing I am telling you people. Freedom of Biafra is not only here in Ako. But thank God I am a leader. And I must be a leader to the end of it. God have blessed the people of Ako for having me as a leader. And I am not the general leader. I am a leader on my own. While I have my father, Igwe Butozo. And I am really appreciate that Biafra is now together. Where Biafra got started and where Biafra end up, we are not together. We are not together. And we must to fight to the end. And we must actualize what we are praying for and what we are fighting for. Being Biafra nation. I don't want anyone to deceive you people. I love my people. I don't care. But let me tell you people. My life is in the hands of Chukwu Kabiama. My life is not in the hands of any man.
Yeah.
And no man can take off this life unless Chukwu Kabiama says yes.
Yeah.
So nagale trouble on actually me today. Kuno what only lady deceive. And I have heard about the meeting Edia Fono has with SCDU Ako in Lagos. I had everything, every word conversation Edia Fono with the people of Ako. But let me
Ngwachelo now. Hold on. This is from where they cut it. Now listen, I want to show you something. Pay attention, please.
I had everything, every word conversation Edia Fono with the people of Ako. But let me
do you remember this photo? This place where Ebe Gentle Dollar Akananti with Ake Boa. Now that very video that they circulated 3 or 4 days ago. How many of you remember this place exactly where Ebe Gentle Dollar Akananti Akanabo? Ebe Akono Webido. Now pay attention. Let us proceed.
Onye nwere anwa kwe ka eji afọ ọnụ deceive ya at this time. My brother, mgbuo gị achọwa m ikwu gị chọwa ibe gị. Mgbuo gị nta gị cham aṅụ ma ọbara gị.
You understand? You're getting it now, right? Okwunu na got it now. At the very end of this very video that took almost 12 minutes to 13 or even 14 minutes if I'm not mistaken. Fagazie towards the end caught up there 4 or 5 minutes out of it. wee tuhuo ndị ọzọ wee na-propagate zidawo na-share na-eme propaganda forget zi ebe the video si wee bido court put the date na ọ bụla ife taa court put ife melu gentle ji wee bido kwuba ife okwu wee bido ebe a wee na-egosi ya na-share ya. This is to show you the type of people you are dealing with. If that man mkpọrọ onwe ya Joe Vika nọ na America, Ali Igbo ama mmeli ebere. If that man akpọrọ Joe Vika nọ na America, the spirit of Ali Igbo, if the spirit of ndị egburu egbu nwụrụ n'agha between 1967 to 1970, if mmụọ ndị Nigeria na-egbu n'ala Igbo today, they will fight that man. How will he feel for anybody? How will he feel for the children of Igbo? How will he feel? I don't know, Father Kob, no Catholic father. How so? Can you do to feel here for the children of Igbo nation? Because somehow the pen, I may be mistaken, but at least the other day, anorum na nobo Father Ndimaya, can you correct me in the comment section before I proceed with what I want to say? Okochukwu obu nke ndị Catholic. For those that know him, he lives in America. Okochukwu nke ya obu Okochukwu ndị Anglican ka obu ndị Catholic ka obu. Because ọ bụrụ Okochukwu ndị Catholic, kedu ka esi wee feel for the children of ndị Igbo a na-egbucha isi? Because he does not know the pain. He doesn't know what it takes. He doesn't know the stress. He doesn't know the feeling. He doesn't know what it takes to raise your own blood, your own child. One tonitezi, iwe ne hope as a father, as a mother, in a hope no nyana yabu the breadwinner. Now this person will now take over from you and wipe your tears. You know, better. And I got you overnight, boom. Na nuzibu story na abawu ya. Nigeria army abawole ya. He doesn't know the feelings. He doesn't know what it takes. So why would he feel for you? Bakenemo to a reverend father yes na fight ke egbuo gentle. Nwa nwoke ibe ya. Gwagodumu how a human being that called himself a reverend father will sit down praying and making public broadcast to unalive a son of his fellow man. And the ponyanwa onye Okochukwu opoto odomas onye ndị mmadụ oriri mkwa ndị a na-asonye oriri n'ọnụ mekere na onwu na ebere. People that their hands are being soiled in the innocent blood. Abia wori ya na akpori tinye sonye gị n'ọnụ with the same aka ji egbu ọchụ. The likes of Rani Putu, Kerafaya, Onaga, Okwandi na Wucho Kochuku, Apotenyego Rie. You must be careful of the people who are putting their hands in your mouth. Many of them are evil. As I'm speaking now, there was a protest in Scotland against their bishop. Anglican bishop. Was it Scotland? No, not Scotland. Ireland, sorry. Although they are all Britain. Ireland, they have been protesting against the reverend father. Not a reverend father. Can do the Anglican about their own priest or pastor or father. In the Anglican, what does Anglican people call their own priest? What does Anglican people call their priest? I'm looking at the comment section. I need the help. They have been protesting against their own priest who commissioned the Nwoke na Nwoke Elokodi. Ogalo lulukwuo nke ya self. Ogalo lulukwuo nke ya. And they protest. No buroku. Until today, nothing. No way if Metalia. Bishop of Canterbury. Oronyawa commissioner there sign ya say okay na anu nwoke ibia. Nwanyị na anu nwanyị ibia. Arụ na-eme n'ụlọ ụka. That is the reason why Jesus Christ fought. Ọbata n'ụlọ ụka kwasasịa ife niile. The only time he touched money. Or raise it up. He raised it up and said, well, nke Caesar nye Caesar. O jụrụ ha kedu onye esele isi ya n'ego a sị na Caesar ọ tụfuo ya. Si welu nke Caesar nye Caesar, welu nke Chukwu nye Chukwu. N'ụlọ ụka ụlọ nsọ, n'ụlọ nsọ Chukwu ụlọ ụka. N'ụlọ ụka should be a place of worship. A place of worship. Ọ bụrụ ebe a na-ada ego na-eme alụ. Ọ bụrụ ebe a na-eme alụ na-ada ego. Yet that fight that Jesus Christ fought in the church, today as I'm talking to you now, that fight has been neglected. You see, that thing that made Jesus fight has been neglected because something that is even worse than what led Jesus Christ to fight is happening today in the church. And the obokwa from the followers, so it's not coming from the church goers. The problem is not the church goers. The problem is from the leaders. The religious leaders are the real problem in the church. They are the destroyers of the church. They are the devil themselves in the church. The problem is not the churchgoers, because the churchgoers knows absolutely nothing. Those who attend to church know nothing happening in the church. Those who are really the problem are the leaders, the religious leaders. You have seen what they are doing here. You have seen how the African and Zoo politicians are using them, giving them money. Imagine somebody like Hope Uzodinma will go and do Thanksgiving in the church, and the father will pray for him and bless him. Can you imagine? How can you explain that? Reverend Father will bless Uzodinma, knowing fully well that this is a murderer. This man has unalived no less than 1 million Igbo youth. Or let me not exaggerate. At least for the past 6 years on Ochichi, he has unalived at least 50,000 young Igbo people in Imo. Let me not exaggerate. And onu kochuku yebele no noka gozie ya because obutego ego. Because obutego ego. One of them, one time, Ogo bido fight wa Biafra. Or say that he cannot fight politicians because politicians are sponsoring church. You heard him. He's a young priest. He cannot fight politicians because politicians are sponsoring church. That very evil man that lives in America. Anibo. Because of Mugolo Nakandi Nigeria army and police will never allow him to rest. Will never allow him to rest. He will never see peace in his life. For supporting evil against the children of Igbo nation. who are seeking for freedom. You say you are a priest. You know that all the prophets, including Jesus Christ himself, who have come to this world, they all came as freedom fighters. All of them, Panon. All, I said, all of them, all the priests, all the prophets, all of them, the Bible talked about their history, all of them were freedom fighters. The lives of Elijah. Can you insult Elijah? Ordinary insult. The way they are insulting Simon Epa, insulting Nnamdi Kanu. Can you did you hear that anybody insulted Elijah? Those that insulted Elijah, they paid the supreme price. They paid for it. Elijah said, when them and Danny when that commander lion may appear from nowhere, even in a forest. Lion may appear, reach a show marker. And they were freedom fighters. They were only insulted. Everything had to go soft now. We know that our enemies are the Zoo Janjaweed. But for the fact that this men, Biafra Liberation Army, have refused to give up, have refused to take amnesty, have refused to betray Biafra, they have stood their ground, still fighting till today and tomorrow until Nigeria call for negotiation and separate Biafra from Nigeria. And they have seen that we are making headway. They have seen that after the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra did not die. They have seen that after the arrest of Simon Ekpa, Biafra did not die. That is the reason why they have no any other option, because they don't know who to arrest anymore. How was on this they genuine? There's nobody to arrest, nobody who is fighting for freedom. The only people who are fighting for freedom now, genuinely, are these men on ground. Only. When I say only, I mean it to only. I'm not telling you to sweet tongue you or for you to love me or to hate me. If you want to hate me, please go ahead and hate me. The only people who are genuinely fighting for free, apart from I want to on social media, are these men on ground. There's no Simon Ekpa, there's no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu outside at the moment. Any other person outside in a claim with this or that, no for a title from nowhere, they are criminals. They are criminals. As an afabro criminal, Apotagua if a name with Biafra money. They should come out and tell us what they are doing. They should come out and tell us which army are they sponsoring for this very freedom. To fight for the freedom of Biafra. They should come out and show us and tell us, let us know. Not propaganda, not the one they are doing propaganda. We don't care about their propaganda. Because the name of Igwe Butuzo is there in the public, we can use it. The name of Commander Gentle is in the public, we can use it. The name of Biafra Liberation Army is in the public, you can use it. Biafra Liberation Army, this and that. Our men, this and that. They don't have time to come and debunk you. Come and show us. There's a time they claim, oh, they have sent billions to Commander to General Igwe Butuzo. Then they called another woman to come and give account in the public how they have been spending money for Igwe Butuzo. That same woman came. I don't know her name. She came and she started talking. I was waiting to see her bringing, because she said she documented everything. I was waiting for her to come out and start, reading at least, even though you don't show it in the on camera. At least read for us. Let us hear you the way you spend that money. You send that money. Don't give us details of the names or accounts. Tell us how you sent the money. Or the same jargons. Oh, they have records of everything. They have sent billions to Igwe Butuzo, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Tokpudo nwe ya asị n'enu ya, tokpudo chino, tokpudo a generation ya asị in the public. Kosi anakpuo akọle ya aka, ụmụ okoko ndị eji n'ọlụ akọle ya aka. Eji ụmụ Igbo na-agba bọọlụ.
Chọọ m ikwu gị chọwa ibe gị because unu emerụgo m ihe. Abatara m ala akụ egbughị m anybody. Abatara m ala akụ achụghị m eni nwa afọ akụ. Abatara m ala akụ egbughị m anybody la ala akụ until unu awa akwa plan wee gbuo ma senior brother n'owu. Enweghị onye o mejọrọ. Unu eche na ọ ya adịrị unu izi. Ọma ndị lọtakwa izi o ka ngwa unu eziokwu. Ana onye kwere ka edi afọ unu deceive ya. Ma brother ka ngwa unu eziokwu. Ihe a Nigeria government lụrụ alụtanwughị. Britain, France, they fought me, they didn't succeed. Ọwụrụ akụ ya alụ ya wee lụta ya. Ọkwa na unu file na unu ya lụta nwunye good and fine. Ka anyị chi atọ ya, anyị chigha ya, onye merie ọwụrụ odegwu. Because afụrụ m na kịta unu tọnụ ziri ya na onye gburu nwanne ya bụzi odegwu. Onye mere ibe ya ọ bụrụ odegwu. Ada
If I turn it now, that is exactly what they have turned it to be. That's why they went to organize some riffraffs. Although those ones are, you can't call them umunnego. Fabro munnego. Ni fabu maka fulani muro na gariki. No Okigwe. Alawusano no Okigwe. Along Aba Port Harcourt Enugu Express Highway. If abunde fulani muchalo. By the way, our archangel, Angel Makeup, said it today. You are going to hear that. After this video, we'll move into that one. They are not. They are fabulu mafo Igbo. Fabulu mafo Igbo. Miafoziko Igbo mafo Igbo. You are going to hear that. Because Angel woto today, many of them non-iru chukuna na judgment for sabotaging the God's ordained freedom of his people. Ema unenwekwara idea na ọgụ nwere ọnwụ ụmụ Igbo na-anọ bụ ife Chukwu si na ya eme. Una eche na ajọs pụtasịa na-ekwu okwu freedom. Are you people not aware that God loves freedom? Are you people not aware that it was God that ordained Moses to take Israelites out of Egypt for freedom? For freedom's sake, nothing else. God hates oppression. God hates suppression. God hates manipulation. God hates subjugation. God hates subjugation. Oppression is abomination in the sight of God. Are you not aware? Can you tell me now that the Igbo people and Biafrans at large are not oppressed in the Nigerian settings? Can you be bold enough to come out today and say that Igbo people are not oppressed within Nigeria? And how do you want to change the course of Igbo within Nigeria? I am asking anybody that is against Biafra freedom, anybody that is against Biafra Liberation Army, how do you intend to change the course of Igbo within Nigeria? Can you come out and give us roadmap, and then you start working on it, we'll start seeing it. Do your own, make we do our own. At the end of the day, whoever that comes up on top, then everybody will follow that person. If you come out on top and you start changing the narrative, you start changing the lives of Igbo, the course of Igbo within Nigeria, we'll know, yes, you are doing the right thing. We'll follow you. If you see that we, the freedom fighters, are those who are doing the right thing, and we are getting that freedom we are looking for, you don't have to condemn us. Do your own and leave us. Let us do our own. At the end, if we win, we are all Biafrans. We'll go and enjoy our freedom. You have not shown us any template how you want to change the course of even your own P2B that is in Nigeria politics is against Igbo. P2B is against Igbo. The other few months ago, there has been massacre in Ehamufu, in Enugu State. Many people were unalived. Villages burnt, razed, houses burnt, people unalive, many. Peter Obi never said anything. Peter Obi never condemned it. But the day when news, boom, that people were unalive in Plateau State, Peter Obi was there. Peter Obi gave them 1 billion naira. 1 billion naira for support with other, items. Peter Obi went to IDP camp to visit those who made it alive out of that Boko's local government area where the Fulani herdsmen terrorists struck. The video was everywhere. I made a broadcast condemning Peter Obi. I was not condemning him for helping people who were affected, but I was condemning him for, being being that man Jesus say ni wepu beho plank in ogunanya. Na plekwenanya ge plank is blinding you. Plank is blinding your eyes. You have not been able to pull it out, and you are busy telling another person that no one arena yananya kiwapio while a plank in ogunanya. Peter Obi never said anything. So how do you want us to fold our arms and support Peter Obi for him to become president within the same Nigerian settings that has oppressed Igbo nation and Biafrans at large? Knowing fully well that Peter Obi has no right whatsoever as a president to change the constitution of Nigeria. Peter Obi does not have the power as a president, which I know he will never be. But let us assume he finally becomes the president. Peter Obi does not have the power constitutionally to change the constitution of Nigeria. It has to go through the Senate. And this same Senate, only one state in the north, only Kaduna State alone, has Senate higher than at least three states in the southeast. Only Kano State has more senators in the House of Assembly than Imo, Anambra, and Enugu, respectively. Only one state in the north. So let us assume you want to vote to change the constitution. How do you conquer the northern senators who are more higher in number than the Igbo or southern senators? How do you defeat them if you want to vote to change the constitution, knowing fully well that the constitution is a northern constitution, is strictly for their favor? It's a northern constitution. Obasanjo could not change it. Is Obasanjo not aware that the constitution of Nigeria is against the Yoruba people? Is Tinubu not aware that the constitution of Nigeria is against the Yoruba people? Tinubu knows. Yoruba people are suffering the same thing we are suffering. Maybe they are suffering. Maybe they are even worse than Igbo, because in Igbo, Igbo people are born hustlers, so we can hustle to make ends meet. Yorubas are not born hustlers. Yorubas are more of government workers. They believe in what government can do for them. At least 70% of the Yoruba people believe in what the government can do for them for their to earn a living. Unlike in the Igbo, 0% Igbo people do not believe. Even 0. We don't have any percent in Igbo land that is waiting for whatever government can do for them. Every Igbo man is a hustler. So, how do you want to change the course of Igbo within Nigeria that is giving you the temerity to fight Biafra Liberation Army and those who are fighting for freedom? Let's continue.
Mark, I'm going to is a small boy. I have nothing in common with him. Come out and fight my boys. Who are your boys? Fulani Herdsmen is your boys. After the people of Ako bribe room, after the people Chinwando, if I start counting you people, Chinwando, Lofishi, Chinwando, who know about a meeting, Nyam 1.2 million naira. Kambia Chorono kidnapper.
Now, this particular place, no Kuruse, where he said, Ndiako Braibroya, that is the place where all the people that say they are broadcasters of Ngozo Rabeze have been using to do propaganda on social media. They have been smearing the name of Gentle, taking his name to the mud, because he said, Nandiako Braibroya. Not that they did not know what Gentle meant. Not that they did not know what Gentle was talking about. No, they knew. They know. They know 100%. They know. But for their propaganda to sell, for them to continue to tarnish the image of Commander Gentle, they have to turn blind eyes. They have to turn blind eyes to reality. They have to pretend as if they do not understand what Gentle was saying. They want to say it, they are taking it based on the way Gentle were the one who were kuoya, instead of them to understanding the reality. When Gentle said, "Oh no, bribe-bromo, nyemu 1.2 million," what he's saying is that these people brought in 1.2 million naira and begged him to use this money to equip his men, whatever it takes, to come and help them chase kidnappers in Okigu. Is that an evil thing? Is that a bad thing? The Biafra security forces, kidnapping is a crime, and the kidnapper is a criminal. And Biafra security forces will definitely deal with kidnappers decisively once they are being caught. So, if anybody brings any amount of money genuinely from their heart to support Biafra armed forces, to help them for security, which is what they are meant for, security, is that evil? Is that a crime? Even though Gentle use the word bribe, is that a crime? That people brought money to support them and beg them to come and help them for security because kidnappers are destroying their lives and livelihood. Is that an evil thing? And they are Biafrans. Those who made this request to them are Biafrans. Unfortunately, after they came and helped them to stop kidnapping in their land, now they say, "Oh, yes, you have done it. We have seen it. Now your job is done. You have to go." And Gentle are telling them that we did not come here strictly to help you chase kidnappers. Our main mission here is to fight for Biafra, because we believe that we have a conducive environment here. We believe, or we have seen, that we have a conducive environment that will enable us to fight for freedom and win. So we did not come here strictly on your request to help you chase away kidnappers. We came here, our main objective of coming here is to be here to fight for Biafra restoration. That is it. And wherever we are, we cannot allow crime to thrive. We cannot allow kidnappers to thrive. We cannot allow invaders to thrive. We cannot allow Fulani killers to thrive. So we did not come here strictly because you asked us to come, or you requested us to come and help you and chase away kidnappers. We came for a mission. And since then, till today, these same people have been fighting them. So my question is, where is your army? When you were begging them to help you and chase away kidnappers in your land, why didn't you go and get the armies? Because you knew that your army is corrupt. You knew that your army is getting their own share from that kidnapping business. You knew that your army is a terror group, a terrorist organization. So they cannot fight their fellow terrorists, who are the Fulani kidnappers and terrorists. That's why you turned on the Biafra Liberation Army and begged them. But all these mushroom social media ranters and banters, they will go on social media using that word he said, oh no, bribe, to castigate him. It has been happening for the past 3-4 days now. And I'm Biafra freedom fighters, castigating and cajoling their own army, their own soldiers, because of what their madam told them, because of whatever they are targeting or gaining from their madam. Who won the head of the men of Biafra Liberation Army? Shame. Shame on all of them. Shame on all of them. Big shame on all of them. Disappointment.
Enemy to Ako. And I came back, I fought for kidnapping of the people of Ako. All the Runa case you will make kidnapping Lala Conquer. Who go Pesha they include with the mother. Pesha they include of the kidnapping Melo Kuroma Akuto Hube. I made it clear to everybody. Now later on more I was the enemy. I don't care. And I can never beg for anyone. Therefore, no, to hell. Therefore, no, to hell. To hell with your so-called amnesty. Thunder, fire, fire generation agree with that amnesty. Amnesty. Thunder, babu, all the keda at all, John. I mean, be the Caliban. If you don't know me too well. I mean, be the Caliban. One man over, I guess, suck your blood. I don't make go too much like that, Bamba. Man, I just from there up to there. Can work go shady. I want a area today. Oh, yeah, the Koragilama. Okwa nesine man chare. You go ahead, you go hell, you go to hell with your amnesty and order, with your Nigeria. Mpage was in Nigeria. Nage begidela kwa where that stroke. Still yet take an ole zuzuare. Nage begidela kwa with this condition of that stroke. But again, where there for can ole zuzuare. It can deceive and deceive. Isinka wela wale go see gam reject to meeting. My brother can go nezo kwa hell kwa promiyo kula. Wele kwa kede ba kushala de okwu ihube okwu mlolo okwu mawa okwa nato nwanne any army penetrate lalako si na abia bril lalako the life of ako gaga la here ara charam ya ako ga tinye ya ndo ha any bloody civilian any individual from lozo na lalako nwanne mma agbata ozi ya to sala iro una confirm ono na eme
ebe ana ka aje eme propaganda. These are the reasons why I said I must come to address it. I hope you people are listening. I hope you are listening and hearing what Commander Gentle is saying. When you look at him, you see a man who is pained, who is seriously pained. He is not pained because of the, because of the criminality of some individuals, because he knew from beginning that they will be there. He's not pained because of Ebe Kwedike. He's not pained because of Okigu Sofia. He's not pained because of Caterpillar. He's not pained because of all the politicians in Okigu. He's not pained because of that one called himself Eddie Afuonu. He's not pained because of them. He is pained because of Umu Okigwe ndi Ako Okigwe webo si weputa. Bukwando na fight for their freedom. who are now listening and contributing money, giving that criminal that brought in Nigerian terrorist Fulani army into their own land to destroy them. That is the reason why he is banned. That brought me to my comment, my message, sometime in the past when I said that my anger is not even those who have destroyed or who have come to destroy the freedom of Biafra, but my anger are those Biafrans who allow them, who are paying attention to them, who are listening to them, and gave them the impetus to destroy the freedom of Biafra, their own freedom. That is just exactly what angered Commander Gentle. That ụmụaka mmanya ọfụma malụkwa ife ọ na-eme bụzi ndị gara na sọpọtụzi ndị ogbu ara ọbara wee kpọbatazie ndị amị na ụmụaka bịa na-edestroyzi befa, na-egbusi ụmụfa, na-agbasi befa ọkụ. Nna onye mere anyị ife a? Who did this to us? Why are we so easy to manipulate? Why are we so easy to cow? Why are we so easy to, to push around? Simply because we need freedom. We know we need freedom. But we must not allow ourselves to be used. Let's continue.
Because on number trouble joy. Come on, I want much to say, but this is only message when you drop room. Until Biafra, until Namdekala, you people can never hear my voice again. You people can never see me again. Omo aka Gentle. Obuonya, Wendola Toyota. I love my people so much. And my people want me very well. I'm cheering her. When you confirm Okoshari, Alako go confirm desert. Alako ya wezi wo team ofia. Mbili to to like this, Awakomo lolile no alako corner. When you confirm Mbaya after all.
Now, okwuru nke ikpeazụ a na ya bunite n'ụtụtụ ọgbaka ụlọ alakụ ọkụ. That is exactly where they are holding. Had it been that there are no videos or confirmations from the owners of those houses that have been set ablaze, all those houses that have been set ablaze, they would have tagged it Gentle. Or had it been that they got hold of this video, if we're going to catch you, man. If God is respecter of no man. Are you paying attention? God does his own thing in a very mysterious way. The ways of the Lord is beyond human comprehension. I want you to know these things. Na Chukwu okike abịama na mmadụ ararọ. Had it been that before this current invasion of Okigu, that these criminals have laid their filthy hands on this video and released it that same month that it was made, in the month of July, before this August invasion of Okigu, all the houses that they raised, Nigerian military raised in Okigu, would have been tagged on Gentle. They would have tagged it Gentle. I want you, when you go back to your bed tonight, you say, God, I thank you for your ways. No zis yemi fege. No kalemad ngota. Imagine that these people with a video no released here since July. By now, Any house zoo Janjaweed terrorist army gbara ọkụ na Okigwe or Gentle Balia. God is not a man. Onye si na Chukwu adịrọ ife mekwalụgo. Ife melugi eziokwu ka nna agwa gị. Onye si na Chukwu adịrọ ife melugi. I'm telling you. Let's continue.
Unu gbara ụlọ nna m ọkụ. Unu born to down my father's house. Gbuo my senior brother Onowu. Ka ihe Onowu mere unu. Onowu egbu nwa ọkụkọ. Onowu enwe onye ọ chọrọ kwa sị na ọgbọ gị ọgara onwe ya.
Did you hear him? Na unu gbara ụlọ mpa ya ọkụ. Gbuo nwanne ya nwoke. Obi kwa ebe anwa o. Ejidere nwunye ya. Kposoro ụmụ ya. Nwunye ya na Tiger Base. Till today, ọma ebe ha nọ. And you will see some people, oh my God, you will see some people who claim to be Biafrans, claim to be Igbos, which I'm not sure they are. Fadonya Munani, Balum. Fadonyi Fifajueburu Woke no che, no duani. In their comfort zone, wherever they live in abroad, analyzing gentle. And they call themselves Biafra agitators. They call themselves Igbo people. Fadobi Fefajiburu Okenoche Ifele Kwerofa in their comfort zone, wherever they live in abroad, be it African country or Europe or wherever, Asia. I don't know where they are. Fadobi Fefajiburu Okenoche analyzing a man that has lost it all. Calling Igwe Butus egbugolu nne ya gbuo ife niile nọ n'ezinụlọ ya gba ụlọ ha ọkụ nwee anything on nwere sọnsọ ya nwazikọ ọfọlụ bili n'ime ọfịa for the past five good years. For the past 5 good years, ndị a bi n'ime ọfịa since 2020 till 2025 today. N'iji na-ebezi na nni abụrụzi anything nke a bụ normal thing now. N'iji ekwesịrị ibe na nni ndị ama anything like that. Na anwụnta na-ata mmadụ, they don't know about it. Na agwọ na-ata mmadụ, fa amahụ maka ya. Na enwere wild animals ndị bi n'ime ọfịa, it does not exist as long as they are concerned. Fa amahụ maka ya. Na anwụ na-ata mmadụ, abụrụ maka ndị ama ife bụzi anwụ na-ata ha, ọ dị aka ọnwa onye na-akọ ha ọkọ. But go anọ na your comfort zone, anwụta ga-egbuo ya. Ị nọkwa dị double ife iji wee bụrụ nwoke n'oche na-akọfa ọnụ, na-akpọfa iyi, na-akpọfa criminals. I wee jide Igwe Butus kpọrịchịcha ya na social media because ọ pụtalụ kwuo okwu with iwe due to Madango labeled him a criminal. Your madam opened her mouth to say that Igwe Butus ogburu commander ya Osibu Commander Thunder, an idiot, a riffraff who is nobody in the barrack. Your madam bribed you do not reason you don't reason outside the box. You don't want to go beyond the propaganda that they are carrying on social media. You don't want to reason outside the box. You don't want to ask yourself, but how did this guy become a commander? But even if he's a commander under your USB of Ngozi Arabeze, what is he doing in the camp of Igwe Butus, who has made it clear from onset that he is not working with your madam? So what is the commander of your madam doing in the Biafra Liberation Army's camp under Butus and the OWAM? You didn't ask yourself because you are blind with whatever you are getting. You have allowed sentiment, propaganda, and lust for money to becloud your sense of reasoning, that you cannot reason outside the box to see the sabotage that is going on, that your madam is using this Thunder to carry. Because if she say that Thunder is her personal commander, Thunder shouldn't be with Butus. What is Thunder doing with Butus since he has been made commander of your USB? knowing fully well, let's be realistic and sincere. Igwe Butuzo and his men are not working with your madam. They are not working with Ngozi Orabeze. You all know it. That's why you have been insulting him, castigating him, calling him all sorts of names. You know. All of you know that that is the truth. Oh, no, I like him. No, I'm telling you the truth. But you know now that I'm saying the truth. Oh, no, Chama, ni Igwe Butuzo has no business with your madam, Ngozi Orabeze. So you don't ask yourself, what is somebody that your madam has made her commander doing in the school, in the barracks belonging to Igwe Butuzo? What is he doing there? Can anybody come out to tell us, to give us an answer to this very simple question? So we can so we'll start from there. The idiot came out and speak. And I celebrate in all the who want to kill monkey? Who want to kill Opala? Onye chọrọ igbu Opala? Onye chọrọ igbu Opala? Before now, go on all those things, escape, madam help, blah 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 blah. Oh, ye joining Yezuba make sense. What were you doing there in the first place when Igwe Butuzo is not working with your madam? Is it not a simple? That should be the number one question before I call anything. I commander USB na camp Igwe Butuzo, who is not working with the USB. That should be the before I call anything. Atokwali arrest anywhere, blah blah blah, those nonsense talk. All Ebu knows or in the first place. Why must Ngozi Orabeze send a spy in Igwe Butuzo's barracks? Why must she send a spy to go there and do what? To go there, and is it to go and kill Igwe Butuzo, or to go there in order to be giving her information of what is happening within Igwe Butuzo's barracks? Why must she send a spy there? If she's genuine, because during autopilot, we never sent any spy to spy the dead man squad of Chinasa Nworu. God forbid. We never tried it. We were fully concentrated. All those few ESN members back then, the likes of Gentledom and co, who followed autopilot, who listened to us and followed us, refused to drop their arms as commanded by Chinasa Nworu. They followed us. We were taking care of them. They were fully concentrated. Fully 100% concentrated. We never sent any spy to spy Chinasa Nworu's dead men squad and those ESM members who were still listening to them back then. We didn't. Oh, no, we didn't. What we were doing is anybody who was tired of listening to whatever junk Chinasa Nworu was saying and Chike Dozie, they will leave their camp automatically and join us. They will leave and join us. That's exactly what was happening back then. They will leave immediately and join us. Then those that we managed to, hold the commanders, like Double Lion them. These were top commanders before they were eliminated by Chinasa Nworu. All those ones, them. We managed to hold the commanders tight. They maintained the camps. They maintained their barracks because they were commanders. Double Lion was the commander in Osun. Oh, yes, he was the commander there in Osun. So they maintained their camps. Those that did not have a barracks, we made new barracks for them. We created new barracks for them. We expanded to many places, including where they have sabotaged recently. We never sent any spy to spy Chinas and Woru's dead man squad. For what? We were fully concentrated. So ask yourself and come up with the truth. Come up with the truth. And why should Ngozi Oronebeze lie to the whole world that the same Tondago was unalived and butchered, knocked out into pieces, toba animonu? Unokwe? Since then till today, you have not asked your madam. Only tola anyasi na ebugu ya cut into pieces wuna n'ime onunu. No kwa ya pụtakwara ife a na-ekwu okwu kezi. Only wetaho your facts right. Did you not get your facts right? Did you not get your facts right before you came out in the public and started crying and shouting about thunder? So the target was to spoil the name of Igwe Butuzo in the public. The target was simply to destroy the name of Igwe Butuzo. For you to make such rebellious comment, such lie, such grievous allegation, that the same man, or maybe Agazinimonu, Rachisie, Oburobo, he's a robot, Terminator, or Rashishie from Onu, disappear, amazing appear, whatever he is. Eh? So what do you now have to tell Biafrans? What do you have to tell Biafrans? Now that your thunder is now fully fleshed human being, what do you have to tell Biafrans? Ifele kwa no. Ifele me ono. Ifele me ono. Ifele me ono. I'm so ashamed of all of you. All of you. GRC no Dumu Igbo. I'm ashamed of all of you. The same Ngozi Sirasi Anwamam Potazikwe again. Say, oh, at least to show her innocency. We put again say anyway, I am sorry that I lied against Igwe Butuzo. Her commander Thunder is alive. She cannot say it because someone okwe or mekwa Igwe Butuzo holy again. Rather, after this one now, she will find another way again to smear the name of Igwe Butuzo. And her irats will continue to push the narrative in the public. And Somumu Okoko will continue to pay attention to it. Let's continue.
Call the rubbish in the hack. Nonsense life for the year. Call the mind. I went lago. Mbola actually peace webia. Came peace. Call them while there is no peace. While there is no peace. And you people are there deceiving yourselves. You people are there deceiving yourselves. Mbolo need to peace. Una plan chalakunu issue webia walk. I'm for peace again. Thunder when no get brother what you there's no peace. There will be no peace in our country. Namdekalo comes out. There will be no peace again in our country. Samonepa comes out. Anybody that comes with peace again, I will accept you people. No, be for that peace must go down. I rather want to walk una idea. Well, I don't know how let me be but Thunder when no get on them what you could live down there. If you to one be that wall and keep us okay, things say you wise. I will tell you, say you be small boy, you know wise at all. And actually peace from peace, when I thought all of my set here blaze.
You see?
Peace.
You see?
I get peace and are they happy. More agent are they happy now with along her. Now Kwawatala themselves. On an Kokala fighting for the freedom. Now Kwawatala the set of people go binyaha. Next one, a blue war where I thought all of my set here blaze.
You see?
Are we living at the home and you'll be all of mad?
You see?
Why setting the house of the people ablaze?
You see?
Therefore, why bunting the house of the people? Because your father's house has no. no wage. You have no your grandfather's house. You have nothing to. It has no value. You have no house, nothing, and that's why you are butting the house of the people. You are setting the house of the people ablaze.
You see,
and you are there deceiving them. But I don't have much to tell you people. That is all I have to tell you people today.
You see, they did not show you the full video. No, they were busy carrying propaganda here and there. They were busy carrying propaganda here and there. Now we want to go to what happened today. Recall that some idiots, some criminals were recruited in Okigu. They call themselves Youth of Okigu. They form what they call vigilante group with pump action. Zumes and all of them, including Ebeku Edike with this Eddie Afuonu, they bought pump action for them. I used that for a broadcast just the other day. I think that was day before yesterday, or yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. With some group of some unscrupulous elements were carrying propaganda, sharing their video that this is men on ground, Biafra Liberation Army. And I said it's a lie. So, all of a sudden, boom, their boss, Eleke Fulefu, dịka kpọọte, wee mapụta day before yesterday, bịa towe ọnụ, tosie ọnụ. Wee pụta live, wee kwuo okwu, wee zie ozizi galụ Njemekop. Wee gwe na nchọlụ ka ọ pụta. Oh, gịnị? Na nchọlụ ka ọ pụta, not just to debunk this idiot, because you have nothing to debunk. Mana achọlụ ka ọ pụta bịa kwuo okwu that this man has completely exonerated Biafra Liberation Army. Completely. We're sorry. Yes, we were not there. Somebody said it, Commander Thunder. He's not commander in the first place, but Kai was there because Ngozi Arabes they make her personal commander. So Kai was there commanding. If one so your their commander Thunder has spoken, but you said explain. He did not explain anything. He explained how he was chained and how he was escaped, and how he escaped, how he was able to escape. So he did not explain anything. He did not explain what he was doing in the camp of Igwe Butozo. He only said he was chained. So I don't want, I've passed that. I don't want to go back there again. Now, I called upon Njemekov and I told him, this man has completely exonerated Biafra Liberation Army, because we were not there when all those atrocities were happening, as he said. Makana, God works in a mysterious way. No tuchuku si arụ ọrụ karịrị anyị, we don't know. Onye pụta ikwu okwu, when somebody comes out to speak, Chukwu okike abịa ma bulu ụzọ tinye something else n'ọnụ, o wee kọlụ inyo na-aga. Ọkọgide kọsịa okwu agwụ. Before na-aghọta ife na-aganụ, before he will understand what he said, he has already spoken. He has already made serious confession, which is exactly what happened. Now, today, Umuchukwu okike abịa ma, today, we have a news. We have a very, very serious and important news. Those Umueleke Fulefu, those party, those mushroom security, Enyelefa woto today. After this, I will open the line for people to call in and make their contribution. They received woto today. That idiot said something. The idiot say na fire nozi ogo munne ka ya anu nke ikpeazụ a. That led me to show you or to remind us by showing us the word of Sheikh Gumi when he told the federal government to train Igbo youths, arm them to fight IPOB. And remember, when they say IPOB, they are talking about the Biafra Liberation Army. You remember that? I genuinely took my time and analyzed that very criminal that called himself the chairman of the youth of Okigu Vigilante Group. Whereas the Biafra Liberation Army has warned that there will be no anyone carrying arms in Okigu on behalf of the Zoo government and Imo State government. That anyone that is caught carrying arms in Okigu will be dealt with. They neglected that very warning. That eleke fulefu, that opala, that wanza, imona abu wanza libeli jua for potachelu chiakamba. Idiot na enwere form and ebube before. A Fulani born criminal in Okigu, in Gariki. When ma pota wanza, ocheno gu mushroom on aga agwo, yes, Sevia. Wanza, enegide wanza no, ene onye na-ekwu okwu, na-akpọ nje makeup afa, na-akpọ gentle afa, egwu atọrọ, wanza riju ahụ, ọmapụta cheluchi aka mgba. Onuki iberibe. Today, we have a news. And remember that anybody who makes him or herself an enemy will be treated as an enemy. Without mercy. I said without mercy. Anybody who volunteers him or herself to fight the men of Biafra Liberation Army who are fighting for the freedom of Biafra, you will be treated as the same way the Zoo terrorist Fulani army is treated within the Biafra territory. Because you are one of them. The same way Bubagu is treated is the way you will be treated, whether you are son of the soil or not. During 1967 to 1970 Biafra genocidal war, there were some Igbo people who fought side to side with Nigerian federal military. And Ogana Abafo Ogbunigwe. Ogbunigwe anara aju keda asụsụ na asụ. Ogbunigwe does not ask which language do you speak. So long as you have come with the enemies, you are an enemy. So nobody should tell me, because they allowed Sheikh Gumi to prevail. Gumi said, Nyendi Igbo ka ha gbusi onwe fa. Ichana ana ga eburu egbe bunye gi iburu. No, ayenyenu ga ego n'enu ya na. They cannot in any way recruit them free of charge. Because they all know that these boys, Biafra Liberation Army, are fighting for freedom. All of them know, especially the real Igbo blood, not among them. They know. I'm talking about the real Igbo bloods who are among them. They all know that Biafra Liberation Army are genuinely fighting for freedom of Biafra. So the only way they can accept any double barrel pump action to go and confront Biafra Liberation Army is when money has changed hand. If you don't give any Igbo man money, he will never accept to carry arm to go and confront Biafra Liberation Army. So all these ones you see in Ebubago and all that, no, No. All of them, non ebubago, ego brifisi. Ego brifisi. I have done a lot of exposition of ebubago, including how they were extorting money from innocent people in Osun. And what was the name of that place? Umuhu Okabe. Umuhu Okabe. I've made a lot of analysis about it, including the one that called himself Wallewo. How with Wallewo's voice, and since that time they cancelled amnesty because I had an information that those who were sponsoring them had issues with them. They stopped giving them money because they, through my broadcast, they realized. Imagine, they don't even know what was happening. Through my broadcast, they had the voice of Wallewo, where Wallewo was confessing how they have been extorting money from innocent village women and market women. Ndanara 200, Ndanara 1,000. How many of you watch that broadcast? How many of you here are listening to me now? How many of you watch that broadcast where Wallewo confessed how they were extorting money from innocent women? According to his word, Ndanara 200, Ndanara 1,000. And those who were sponsoring the, which he confessed that no go ahead no well not sponsor from abroad. Those people who were sponsoring them. Thank you, Freeman. Also, I watched it. Thank you, Lion Biafra. Also, I watched it. Thank you, Leopon. Leopon. Thank you. Also, I watched that broadcast. So many of them who were sending them money, sponsoring them, watched that broadcast and they were mad. Because they never knew that these people that they are sending money to are criminals. They are extorting money illegally from innocent village women and children in their market square. They watched it. Since then, they have been in loggerhead with these Ebubago people in Umuhu Okabe. They cancelled amnesty. They cancelled a lot of things. The money they were giving them, they cancelled everything. It has been a war between their sponsors and this Wallewo gang, criminal gang. A serious war between them. But now, how do you collect that arms back? Eh? Keziki esina potafa egbe afabu. Only ka edize na ezu now. Because illegal extortion is criminality. It's robbery. But I can't have a highway robbery now. So where bulia? Or where bulia? Now, let us watch this. Just pay attention and let me know if the voice is coming out. Let's watch.
Dear friends, I am here to give you the situational reports of what is currently going on in Okigu.
Please let me know if his voice is coming out clear. Let me know before we proceed if his voice is coming out loud and clear, please. Let me know in the comment section, please, before we proceed.
Today is 23rd of August.
Today is 23rd of August, 2025. 23rd of August, 2025. This is a current situation.
2025. And before I proceed, I want to pray for the Major General Agent of the Yahoo, for Almighty God to give them a divine intervention, for them to recover from the poison that was given to them by the enemy. And upon the office of Major General Agent of the Yahoo, I am here to report to Biafrans for them to understand there is a video that is going around the social media. Look at this video. Una Afria.
So I am here to address this video that is going on social media. I'm raising an accusing finger against the men on the ground. Now, before I proceed, under the office of Major General Diawu, I am here to make it open for the people of Okigu communities to understand that there's no one allowed to carry arms in the land of Okigu, in the land of Biafra, Baburuburu, except the men on the ground. And any security, any village that want to create their own security, the men on the ground is not against people protecting themselves.
Oh, yes. Everybody must understand it. Biafra Liberation Army BLA are not in any way against any group of people or village community who want to create vigilante to protect themselves or their village. BLA is not against it. But any community that create vigilante sponsored by the government of the zoo, state, or politicians, and their sole target is to fight the Biafra Liberation Army, then you are doomed. I want you to know that it is prohibited. It is not allowed. You are doomed. Makagini, Ogwana no Bogwe Jofo, I have been hammering on this. Ogwana no Bogwe Jofano. Ogwana no Bogwe Jofano. Iya atunyekwa isi gị na ya. Ụdịka ebe ọsọkwa si bunyego. Ụdị ọgwụ ọsọkwa gị gwụọ. Ụdị eshi ọsọkwa gị gwụọ. Ụdịka ụdị eshi ọsọ gị gwụọ. Ọgụ a na-anụ bụ ọgụ eji ọfọ. Data eleke fulefu aleka akwụna. Nọ na-ekwu okwu, na-aba mba, wuo na-ebughesi ọnụ na social media nwanne nya. Data eleke. Agwa ya today na ọgwụ a niile ha ji wee gwọchichicha arụ. Agwa today na I send many of them to judgment today. Omankwe. Anybody gwale ya n'afa, Omankwe. He will not agree. Now many of them will be facing God today for judgment. They will not agree. So anybody calling you to come to join vigilante against men on ground, don't go. Unless money buru onye Igbo. Ebulu nwa afọ Igbo, nna gị bụ onye Igbo, nne gị bụ onye Igbo. Mpa gị bụ onye Igbo, mma gị bụ onye Igbo. One politician nọrọ n'akụkụ bịa na-akpọ gị ka unu bịa fọm vigilante ka o bunye gị pump action ka ị ga-agbawa Biafra Liberation Army. Atụnyekwa ndụ gị. Ọgụ a na-anụ bụ ọgụ eji ọfọ anụ. Adọkọ m aka na ntị na-ekwu na-agwa ndị be anyị, eji m Igbo na-ekwu ya. Anọ m asụ oyibo. Ọkwa Igbo ka m na-asụ. Atụnye ndụ gị. Atụọla ọmara atụọla ofeke ofe n'isi n'ọfịa.
No, but any security must be supervised by the Major General Diawu. So now, there's a video I want to show you. And I want to let Biafrans to understand those who are those red and black that is parading themselves in Okigu as the youth of Okigu. They are not the youth of Okigu.
Did you hear that?
They are the criminals that was recruited. All those kidnappers, criminals that are kidnapping people. They has been recruited by Ebe Kodike, Ikengurago. You know, when you see Ebe Kodike Anaba on social media, Anaba on TikTok, and I want to use this opportunity to challenge Ebe Kodike to show your face. And I want to use this opportunity to warn the people of Okigu to stop addressing the men on the ground as unknown gunmen. And I want to use this opportunity to address Biafrans that we are not unknown gunmen. We are the men on the ground. Our weapons is against any Nigerian security. And I am here to warn.
Let me say it for international community who are listening. When he said that their weapon is meant for Nigeria's security or against Nigeria's security, you know, when you hear that word security, you think that they are actually security men or security people, officials. No, they are not. When he said that our weapon is meant not for civilian, but for or against the Nigerian security, the people he's talking about are the Boko Haram that Nigeria military recruited into the Nigerian armed forces, gave them training for 3 months, and sent them in Biafra land. They come to Biafra land and started unaliving innocent Biafra people, setting homes ablaze. These are the type of Nigerian security that he's talking about. So when you hear security men, he's not actually talking about Nigeria security, because Nigeria does not actually have security. That is the fact, the truth of the matter. Nigeria does not have security. There's something else I'm going to show us, but let's proceed with this.
Anybody, any community that wants security should come to the men on the ground. It is only the men on the ground that will give directions on how security goes. You can see this video now that is circulating. They invited them to make up. This idiot, not on social media. I'm not sponsor ya, Mandana sponsor ya, Anya na phone. Mandana sponsor, Mandana this guy now 1 million. Mandana 2 million. Mande butre kwere nkwa na ga-ebi a pump. Listen, let me tell you. Any security with hopes of them is highly prohibited in the land of Okigu.
Completely.
This message is coming to you from the office of Major General Diawu and the Amakwam na many communities if you want security, make sure that you come in contact with the men on the ground. It is only men on the ground that has the final power to decide who carries gun. And from now, I am warning saboteurs. I am warning the saboteur, the youths of Okigu, to be vigilant against this tiger base. And I want to use this opportunity to bring to the notice of Finland that the whole post of them recruited criminals, recruited the Aboro, Okigu, the Nakuntu, the Apontu, recruited all those stars in Okigu and give them red and white clothes, give them pump in order to use them in order to kill Okigu people, commit crimes. And when they are committing, they will be tagging it Major General Yahoo.
You see, when this Fulani Bontrowe in Okigu, born in Gariki, Alawasano Okigu, when they are committing crime, their mouthpiece, Ebe Kwedike, and the criminal that live in America, that called himself Joe Viker, they will be busy, including Ikengu Uruago. They will be busy tagging it men on the ground. Biafra Liberation Army, Samonepa Boys, Gentle the Yahoo. You understand? Let's continue.
When they are committing evil, they will be tagging it Jamaica. When they are committing evil, they will be tagging it the men on the ground. No. The men on the ground is only to protect the life and property and make sure that Fulanis and the Nigerian securities and Nigerian army, Fulanis in military uniform will stop to kill our people. And remember, the deliverance, eradication of Fulanis, Ebubago, Tiger Base, DSS, Fulanis in military uniform.
Amen.
The deliverance, the cleansing have started in Okigu.
Live and direct.
I won't hear.
Ngwanezienu na anya. Gumi said, bunye ndị Igbo, bunye Igbo youth, give Igbo youth, train them and arm them for them to fight IPOB. That is, bunye ụmụ Igbo egbe ka ha gbagbusi onwe fa. Who are the IPOB? Who is IPOB? Onye bụ IPOB? Kpọọ the Chatterman biko deelu m ya na comment section. Onye bụ the IPOB? Ọkwa anyị ncha bụ IPOB? Indigenous people of Biafra. Bunye ụmụ Igbo egbe ka agbagbusi onwe fa. Deelu m the Chatterman. Ọ bụ Faceless Unite deelu m. Ka anyị na-aga n'iru. Many sent to judgment, including arms recovered. Let's continue. Lekwe egbefa. Ebunyelufa compassion by Ebekuedike. Arịrị akarịa. Oya o ji wee pụta na-etu ọnụ na social media. O nwere voice. O nwere men. My men, my boys. Ebekuedike na-etu ọnụ na social media. Because I'm working with Zumes, a politician. Ilozozie na ogwana no bogwejo ofano. No matter how you prepare them, they will fall. Look at them. How many are they? Many. Many of them are boku. Many. Many of them. If I butcher all their kids, my helmet, everything. Pay attention.
I won't hear Johnny. I won't hand you put no red, the more equal helmet. Man upon your heart like this.
The queer kelonebe, huh? Agua. Ogwagorago, negodanya. Negodaquared. Nequen kekelo no ebe feba. Nke ekele n'ọnụ egbe so that agba ya ka ọ baa. Nke ekele n'ọnụ ya agba ka ọ baa. Ọgụ a na-anụ bụ ọgụ eji ọfụ anụ. Jugodu n'onwe unu ajụjụ. Ask yourself, since niile ndị agha zoo ji wee na-eme our land invade, na-egbuchachi ụmụazị Okigwe, na-agba ụlọ ndị mmadụ ọkụ, juke n'onwe gị ajụjụ. How many Biafra Liberation Army personnel have they gone down? The answer is none. Israel gachara agha nata ajụ asị ha gụkena ka agụ ọnụ malụ ma onye egburu ha gụcha ọnụ si none is missing. None is missing. Ụmụ Igbo jukene n'onwe na ajụjụ. Since ndị agha zoo ji na-ebubata more than 50 armored tanks in Okigu alone. Buru Super Trucano na-efali here and there. Jukene n'onwe na ajụjụ. Onwe ni go fu onye Biafra Liberation Army okokolo. This is a simple, iche no baye ọgwụ. Na agwa gị na ọgụ a na-anụ bụ oge eji ọfụ na mmụọ anyị Igbo ekuni gị lụọ ọrụ. Unelo nọ njakịrị.
Ị ga-ama ihe dị iche aba na ụmụahịa. Enwekwana ihe dị iche ndị a collect go.
Chekizie efe n'one nọ hia.
Ebube agụ.
Cheki efe n'one nọ hia. Efe n'one nọ hia now. Cheki godu now.
Anyị ga-achụrụ ha garuo n'ụlọ ha. In short, anyị ga-ebuga wọnụ n'ezi nnachi. Ha agbata ya dị a. agbatụkwana ụlọ ha ọkụ ha ahụkwana ka o si adị na Biafra.
Because ife ji tụnyelụ mmadụ ka eji etụnyelụ gị iwe wekwana gị. Ife ọbụla iji wee tụnyelụ mmadụ ọ bụ na eji etụnyelụ gị iwe wekwana gị. Iwe wekwana gị ka a na-aga n'iru.
Awụ ihe community fight ka ọ na
Kwa ụbọchị ka dibịa ji eli nke ofeke ofu mbọsị ofeke ya elikene nke dibịa maka n'ihi na ọ nara awa n'afa ka a na-agakwa n'iru.
village war. Yata. Oh, nationwide something. Araba bukwe. Lekwere de ha heji abara mba. Kuna ha. Akuna red ọwa akwa de ha.
Woto to the enemy.
Anyị nwa bullet na water. Amakwana.
Woto.
Our arms have commenced deliverance. And the deliverance of Okigu, eradication of Fulanis, eradication of saboteurs, eradication of politicians, eradication of Ebubago and Database have begun. The deliverance has begun. This is our deliverance material.
Ndewo. Odogwu Igbo na-alụlụ anyị ọgụ nwere onwe. Ndewo nụ. Unu anwa. Asị nka Chukwu okike abịa ma chebe unu. Na-echesiri m unu ike. Na-eche unu na-echekwado unu ọfụma anya ndị ile apụrụ ịfụ unu. Asị m ọkpa ọbụla na-agali unu ije ọjọọ ọkpa anwa ya akụ ngwọrọ. Chukwu okike abịa ma ala Igbo kụọnụ ya ngwọrọ. Na-edelu unu m ise na comment section. Ọkpa ọbụla na-agalụ unu ije ọjọọ. Ọkpa ọbụla na-aga ije ọjọọ ka aga gbue ụmụazị Igbo na-anụrụ anya ọgụ nwere onwe. Ọkpa anwa na-aga ije ọjọọ ebe ọsọkwa gị nọrọ ọsọ gị nọrọ Amerịka ọsọ gị nọrọ n'ala Igbo ọsọ gị nọrọ n'ugwu Awụsa ọsọ gị nọrọ Kafanchan. Ebe ọ bụ na ọkpa anwa nọ asị m Chukwu okike abịa ma ala Igbo a na-alụ ọgụ ka alụpụta gbajie na ọkpa anwa kụọnụ ya bụ ọkpa ngwọrọ kụọnụ ya ngwọrọ kuchie ya anya kuchie ya bụ ọkpa ngwọrọ kubie ya ngwọrọ isi ekukwana aga ije ọzọ. Aka ọjọọ ọbụla na-atụ ụmụ Igbo ụmụaka Igbo mabalụ n'ime ọfịa ka a ga nụọ ọrụ anyị ọgụ nwere onwe ka anyị nwere onwe anyị maka na Chukwu okike abịa ma like furu nwere onwe n'anya o ji wee kpọọ Moses aja zọpụtara ụmụ ya. Aka ọjọọ ọbụla na-atụ ụnụ ebe ọbụla aka anwa nọ ọsọkwa nọrọ na Amerịka ọ nọ n'Europe ọ nọ n'Asia ọ nọ n'Afrịka ọ nọ na Antarctica ọ nọ na Australia ebe ọ bụ na aka anwa nọ wee na-atụ ụnụ ọ nọ na village ọ nọ na Nigeria ọ nọ na Biafra land. Asị m Chukwu okike abịa ma bi n'eluigwe ya gbajie ya wa aka ya kpọnwụọ ya wa aka kpọnwụọ ya kpọnwụnyụọ ya anya ka stroku mmụọ na stroku mmadụ stroku si ebe ụlọ ọ sọrọ ya si ka stroku adakwasịkwa onye ọla na aka ọjọọ ọla na-atụ ụnụ Chukwu okike abịa ma kpọnwụọ ya wa aka. Anya ọjọọ ọbụla na-ele ụnụ anya ọbụla na-ele ụnụ anya ọjọọ na-ele ụnụ ebe anya anwa nọ maọbụ na Amerịka maọbụ na Europe maọbụ na Asia South America North America Antarctica Australia Africa Nigeria Biafra land ala Igbo ebe ahụ anya ahụ nọ asị m Chukwu okike abịa ma mmụọ ala Igbo a na-alụrụ ọgụ asị m pịa anya anwa gbuo ya wa anya isi gbuo ya wa anya isi gbuo anya ahụ isi kpuchie ya isi anya kpuchinyụọ ya isi anya kpuchie ya isi anya gbuo anya ahụ isi kpuchie ya isi anya ka Chukwu okike abịa ma nụrụ olu anyị n'aha Chukwu okike abịa ma bi n'eluigwe. Ise ọgụnụdụ ọkọ ama nke ụnụ ọkọ ama nke ụnụ ama na enwere a lot of things unu na-edi ama na unu na-eme avoid unu na-asọ a lot of things biko sọba na ya na-aga mgbe na-adịghị anya n'aha Chukwu okike abịa ma bi n'eluigwe anyị enwere onwe anyị. Unu na-elizi na akwansa ife ọbụla unu chọrọ na-ebuteli ya unu na-eri a na-ajụ unu ike maka na unu anụgo ọgụ ka dike Udo diro. Now I'm going to show us what is going on elsewhere. I'll show us what is happening elsewhere. Meanwhile, I will share the link already. Let me first of all share the link before showing us what is happening elsewhere. In conclusion, this is going to be in conclusion of this broadcast. The link is now in the comment section for those of you who would want to join to make a comment. The link is in the comment section. I want you now quickly. Because I was in conclusion. So you click that link. And what another thing in Chori go see, and I want to show us something else that is happening elsewhere. So while I bring that into the screen, I want you to click the link for those of you who want to say something, whether you have question to ask or you want to make contribution to this very live broadcast, anything you want to contribute to this very broadcast, kindly click the link. Do not delay because we are rounding up as soon as possible. Click the link and join me in the studio. And those of you who have not liked the broadcast, if you know that you haven't liked the broadcast and you have been watching me for quite some time now since you joined, I don't know what you are waiting for. If you are one of us, use this opportunity before I bring the other topic to the screen. Use the opportunity to hit that very like button. Hit the like button as I'm talking to you as we proceed. The link is in the comment section, and I have equally pinned the link on top of the live chat. If you are watching now and you are seeing live chat, you see the comment running faster in the comment section. I have pinned the link on top of the comment section, so you can click that very link and join me live in the studio as we proceed. Time because now, before we continue, let me show us what is happening elsewhere. And this thing that I want to show us is going to, when you join, make sure that you allow your microphone. When you join, make sure that you allow your microphone. Once you join, make sure that your microphone is open, because I've seen some people already in the studio, their microphone is not open. USB Gospel, your microphone is not open. You need to either open your microphone or you go out and come back in so that your microphone will be able to be enabled. So let me show us a certain news happening elsewhere now. After showing you this very news, I will now counter it with evidence, right? I go see evidence. Now, I want you now to pay attention to this. Just pay attention to this, please. Pay attention, please. So, now, when you look at your screen here, you will see what is written here. This is a breaking news. Today. This is not just today, this evening. 23rd of August, 2025. This evening, Katsina government procures 8 new armored vehicles to combat insecurity. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Let me show you again. Now, this is the armored tanks, the armored vehicles. Katsina government procures 8 new armored vehicles to combat insecurity. This is the armored vehicle. There are many. Plenty of them. Hold that thought. I want you to hold that thought. Now, Katsina government that procured 8 armored vehicles to tackle or to combat insecurity. First and foremost, this very vehicle is a military armored vehicle. It's not for individuals. It's not for local vigilante. This very vehicle is for the military, strictly military vehicles, right? Now, in the first place, before we proceed with this analysis, which is going to take us like 5 minutes, in the first place, the vehicles that the governor procured is lesser than what the military has. The military has the real armored tanks, not armored vehicles, the real armored tanks with the chain, not with a tire. The military has it in quantum, but they are not in Katsina. Just yesterday, I gave you news how Fulani terrorists invaded a worshiping center, shot sporadically, and unalive over 50 people. I'm sure many of you are listening to that news. In the same Katsina state where the late Buhari came from. So military has it in quantum. They have fighter jets. They have everything. They have Obunigwes. But the whole of those tanks are in Biafra land. They are not in Katsina. They are not in the north. They are in Biafra. The newly acquired ones, chassis, they are all in Biafra territory. So, Katsina governor purchasing these military armored vehicles to give the same military. I want to tell us and the international community listening, especially Finland authorities, that this is not the first time any government is purchasing armored tanks to tackle insecurity. Because the same military that they are going to deliver these armored vehicles to will deliver these armored vehicles to bandits and terrorists. They are not going to use it. I have evidence. I have an evidence to prove anything I say. I show you evidence. Now, let us see my first evidence.
Alhamdulillah. Woi gue tadi. Tum tuh kak jana. Zulkarnain. Ya mat. Oh Akbar.
So, what happened here for the international community that are paying attention to our program, especially the Finnish authority, is that there's a state called Zamfara State in the northern Nigeria. Zamfara State governor purchased military armored vehicles and handed them to the Nigerian army in order for them to use it to tackle terrorism in Zamfara State, strictly for Zamfara State. What did Nigerian army do? Nigerian army, the same way that armored vehicles were given to them, they delivered that same armored vehicles, that same number. They did not remove one. They delivered it to Fulani terrorists. As you are seeing, as you are watching and seeing them on your screen, they delivered it to them. They never made use of it for one single day. They gave them to Fulani bandits. You can see they are showcasing it with happiness. They delivered it to them in order for them to continue using it to terrorize Zamfara people. Now I'm going to bring people to start making comments. But before we continue moving forward, I have heard a news where they say that Ngozi Orabueze and her gangsters have sued Adade Oramma. I have word for them. I have words for them. And the words that I have for them is very simple. The same people who are celebrating today that Ngozi Orabueze sued Adade Oramma are the same people who were condemning Ogenkere for suing Ngozi Orabueze, for claiming to have sued Ngozi Orabueze, which I came here and I told her because somebody asked me on a live program. How many of you watched that program? When somebody asked me why I'm not talking about, am I not in support of the suing of Ngozi Orabueze? I told her that I know Ngozi Orabueze has sabotaged Biafra, but I am not in support of that very court case because what's the name? Amandabiri is a top lawyer in America. Using Amandabiri is not a joke. You must pay a top dollar. Now, Biafra Liberation Army need money. And that little money you have, you are using it to pay Amandabiri in order to sue Ngozi Orabueze. I am not in support of it. And the court case is not something that you go today and get judgment today. It takes time. So do you know how long it's going to take for whatever court case you are talking about to last while you are spending money in the name of suing Ngozi Orabueze? All you need to do is to do the right thing and watch Ngozi Orabueze to disappear in the thin air. Do the right thing. Equip our men. Use the whole money Biafrans are contributing. I said the whole money. Forget any other activities you are doing in America. Use the whole money because American people have told us, American government has told us they cannot do anything until we get 80% of our territory before they will talk about Biafra, before they even think about anything concerning Biafra. So leave every other thing. Use 100% of that money you are getting to fund our army. And watching Ngozi Orabueze fade away. Because Ngozi Orabueze is not funding our army. She's doing absolutely nothing for Biafra. Apart from coming on social media to do propaganda, show you printed money, paper, and all that. Ega kwesịrị na Biafra land ka o jiketa na-agwa gị na eriwego ya ị na-ekwe na-akụrụ ya aka ọrụ ihere o kwesịrị nne mụrụ gị sef kwesịrị ịdị ashamed. Nne mụrụ gị kwesịrị ịdị ashamed of giving birth to you no matter your age. Ega kwesịrị na Biafra land ma ọ bụ na every anyị nweta onwe anyị libe ego anyị ka idiot nọ na America pụtara na-egosi gị na-agwa gị na ọ print go ya see foto gosi gị ị na-akụrụ ya aka ikwe. Nne mụrụ gị kwesịrị ịdị ashamed of you because iji ọzọ anya ọma gị wee nọrọ ifere kwesịrị imegbu gị. You understand? So even me who never for one day thought about Ngozi Orabueze or anything she's doing because I know she's not there for us. I knew from beginning, from the day one, I knew because she went against the template. She went against our struggle. From beginning, I knew. But I said I'm not in support of it. And those are today now jubilating. Nke jikwa su Adade Oramma na-esu Adade Oramma. Juzie onwe gị ode mmadụ ndị a bụ. The only time all Balofa, they will be happy. Ogazielofa, based on their own criminality. Ogazielofa, they will be very, very happy. Nobody should unmute himself until I call you to speak. Please, if you unmute yourself, I will remove you. Ogazielo fa they very, very happy. They will be very, very happy. They will talk about it. They will be happy. They will laugh out loud on social media. But the same thing Gazili fa, the same thing Gazili fa when it happens against them. When it's against them, the same thing when it's against them, they will castigate it. I don't know if you understand this set of people. When something is against them, they will fight it. But when that same thing that they fought turn on his head, and become in their favor, they will eulogize it, they will praise it, they will embrace it. The same thing that they castigate, once it's on their own favor, they will be happy for it. That is to show you the type of people you are dealing with. Okay, number one. Then number two, I want to use this opportunity to tell our people to disregard whatever nonsense they are talking about, suing. There is nothing like that. Ngozi Orabueze is a master of propaganda. She's a propagandist. She knows very well, as she claims to be an educated person, she knows that she has no jurisdiction to sue somebody who is in France. She knows. Ngozi knows that she doesn't have jurisdiction in France to sue anybody in France. She equally knows that she cannot have a representative in France to use a representative to sue Adade Oramma in France, unless she is there herself, by herself. And she must obtain a legal documentation that will give her the stand, the jurisdiction to sue Adade Oramma in France. Her jurisdiction is America, not France. So she does not qualify to sue Adade Oramma in France or whoever that lives outside America. She knows. What I'm saying now, she knows it, as she claims to be an educated person. But you see them carrying propaganda. She doesn't have any jurisdiction whatsoever. And she cannot send a lawyer because she has to come there to represent her. The lawyer must show her client to the judge, to the court. You cannot sue somebody in absentee. It doesn't work that way. She's an individual. She's an individual. You understand? So disregard any nonsense on her account. She does not have the jurisdiction to do that. Ochoya travel from America via France. Or then I call Yaka. You cannot be in America. Oh no, the in Nigeria. A poor phone, born in London. So now when I party in London, ya popuri ya court. No, we mother no what. Mobile on Germany. A poor phone. No when on Spain, na party na Spain. Se popuri na court. A pack a quarter again at Germany. In Odyssey na Germany can emere your business. A poor call, born on Spain. See, I don't want no then party in Afro Chuguemeka. Se popuri court. In all Germany, name a business. I got caught na France. It might on na Spain. Only believe all those nonsense and more sense now. You have no brain. So you the Kiano Nigeria na call see on somebody non America, Sapo mother court na America. Apoponya court in America. Agwagi ikwe. Ikubo, if you unmute yourself, this is the third time I'm muting you. If you unmute yourself again, I will remove you completely. I'm going to bring you in to talk. Don't unmute yourself again, please. So, Agwagi Ikwe, No, na America, or call Sisurian mother na France. Agasu onya na France. With which evidence? France is first of all is an independent nation. Secondly, France is a democratic nation. Democracy is the lifeline of French government. Democracy does not believe in sedition, because in democracy, free speech, freedom of speech is a beacon of democracy. Freedom of speech is a beacon of democracy. And if you sue anybody within your jurisdiction, if you sue anybody for defamation of character in a democratic dispensation, defamation of character has never in any way in the world take anybody to prison. Nobody goes to prison for defamation of character. The only thing, defamation of character, if you are able to prove it, the only thing that can happen is a fine. Nobody, I'm telling Biafrans today for you to know, go to discard all those nonsense propaganda going on social media. Defamation of character, because Adado Arama did not steal anything from Gozo Arabeze. Defamation of character anywhere in the world, if you are able to prove it, only lands a fine to the offender. If you are able to prove it and that person is not able to defend him or herself, it can only land a fine on that person. And that person still has the right to decide and to tell the court how he or she is able to pay that fine. You can tell the court, based on the work you are doing, you can only be affording $100 or $10 each month. Court will never say no. So long as you are paying it, you are keeping it through, you are paying it, court can never say no. And you, the prosecutor, has no right to say no, because that is the only thing that person can afford. So disregard all those propaganda, all those nonsense talks on social media. They know nothing. And some of them that know, they know, but they hide it because they want to continue to deceive Biafrans every blessed day. These are all deceivers. These are criminals. These people you see are criminals. I'm telling you today, you don't want to listen. They are criminals. They are not here for Biafra. They are not here for Biafra. I thought they said Adado Aramu is nobody. Why are they then suing her to court, taking her to court? Now, let us listen to Biafrans who want to make contribution. Ikubuo, please unmute yourself and speak to Biafra. Ikubuo, please talk to Biafrans.
Hello. Good morning from
Everybody,
here.
2 minutes, please. I'm sorry, I've taken a lot of time already. 2 minutes. Kaiboy and Kenkebiko. Gani Ruwan.
Ekele m ọnụ ụmụ Chineke, ekele m ọnụ Maazị Biafra Unite. Chineke gozie ego onye nwe agba agụ ma ọrụ go dị even asị m Chineke na iso na ndị ahụ Maazị Simon Ipa kwuru na enwere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuru na enwere ndị amụrụ maka destin. In fact, amụrụ maka destin wallahi, honestly. I'm maka destin. So one day I'm very, very happy with ọrụ ụmụnna ya rụrụ n'Ọkigwe because ọkwa the same thing na buy na ụmụaka. Otekation werekwe ụmụ okorobịa nọ n'ụlọ recruit ohụ binyecha ha egbe. Ụmụ okorobịa buru egbe na-aga na-eche azụ ụlọ akpọ ndị amị aga ebe ụmụazị nọ until one fateful last year, July 7th. Men ewerekwe n'iwe visit ahụ wasa 5 of them there. So without I deal with the saboteurs, one Ogara, because only no now man Ilamatanga Gara na only no dog, go check Gigra chat no the dog, Ikabu Lamata. So in that problem I'm with saboteurs and down, we have to fight them first. Oh, I fight on by the special grace of God. I get mortality for all mandate them when they change. So I'm very, very happy with you. Even my town, my own town, last week I got about 3 houses working on my own town. Our brothers because how those our brothers, they don't know their house.
Exactly.
And but those boys in my challenge our people need our men need deal with that decisively. This join her one by one because we cannot continue with these people. I measure Hana share. I never share, and I know so fast and I request no fair or good possible. All to them, all my senior brother were politician, Potras, and not Namuno, cause you know, cause here. Ota no obodo Igbo na eri then in non agri na go shundu no nulo give no just we politician and I realize 100 and something agri na go shu munna then na go na eri dey no wash. We have to do it on all like everybody must be okay. This he gana na ball ilulu na asa afoga kachuku or wash or yela ko doko ye nilen. They want people to be serving them like God. If not, gbaze mi here onye gura get that ke ire mwa ya ri mwa le ho jo mere. Okay. I am with road, I am with nothing. So I like me who name and Okigu to years today because I bagala no but on Asia. So I like me they did very, very well, and they have more to do, brother. I can learn on. Maziaga go.
Before na achome juju thank God they say born umuaka. Isi homeland okay, don't worry, I'm gonna maybe isi akpo. Thank you, God bless you. At least every Bonyo Maki and what ozi from Omaka 247.
On 22nd, that video him again. I get John or the John I bag him. I bag the last to Croshana. And when the book goes to town, where are we Jotuna? Which goes town? Is an idiot? Goes town.
So where goes town? No, Mark.
No what? No, Afro day, and I give you go there as Afro one of the biggest market in Oluzun. I met the area go stand. I met and they go in run the kufeli here. Una ezioha. Home as you intercept, not our side. Ogra nubule me chana one small boy will get kidney problem fundraising. Ne says on her like I actually go over it. Ochi ga bapam parampan over it. Ocho me too conscious boss to over it. Ogana babakayad. And those guys are money. I know la shoes away now. Buhilos must be a suspect. Who's the lonely too much? Or what the main road I shall go over it. Give up no Ogra me fundraising now. Actually go over about an afo marker boss dog. Gawas over. Man Ogra ton or sees you conscious. Ebu at the fucking lonely. Everywhere the fucking load, then they have to intercept him.
Absolutely, on a platform. That F word on this platform is not allowed.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Yeah, go to the Jishiko, oh, Pagua, Kembe 2 o'clock or here, I'm thinking the follow and I follow you so much. Oh, go on, the news, Gary Becana, Matabedum.
Thank you for coming.
Sure, come to Yabi.
Don't worry, get a weapon game myself. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. That's awesome. Okono no yana balo krosha. Egos in the video now. Egos in the video. You know, they were everywhere. Nukute mmemme meno muaka. Asekwa na ghost town. Umuokoko. All right. USB Gospel, please unmute yourself and speak to us. USB Gospel. You're welcome. Go ahead, please.
Okay, Biafra Unite. Good evening from me from here. Nah, I say may God bless. As money why God say Chukwu Okike Abịama bless you. Na jishi kenifina. Na onye ọbụla ha na say ma Biafra Unite o nwere face o na ha happy ụta ka isi wee chọọ ya. Ị na-ata onye iwe nwere ya ga hang on na transformer. Another thing, if I'm chọrọ itunye aka bụ o nwere ife ịga na Twitter ị ga-afụcha ife a na-eferedinu Musa, this terrorist Musa na onji na agwa nigga people ha ọhụ onye ọbụla defend onwe ya. you know, onye ọbụla more how to defend himself. So mụnwa ewere na-ajụ sị okay, ebe ha ga-ekwu this, ebe Musa na onwe ya ga-apụtakwu this kind of thing n'ọnụ ya, so onye ọbụla more how to defend himself. Kedu ife ya na ndị ogbu ọrụ ọbara ya nọ n'ala Igbo na-eme? Kedu ife ndị a nji wee jido Maazị Nnamdi Kanu? Ka ife Maazị Nnamdi Kanu mere eji wee jide ruo tata? Ọ bụ ka onye ọbụla mme gịnị njido ndifend onwe nna mana na jido ebe ọ na-aka? Ọ bụ the same thing ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuru? Ka ọ bụ the same thing ka Maazị Simon Ekpa kwuru? Ka m na-ajụ ndị ara the whole thing na-eme echegidego m the thing ekweghị m. Mụ na-asị ndị a nọ na-akịta na instead of them to call ma ndị ha kpọrọ gọọmenti this their ogbu ọrụ ọbara gọọmenti ha nwechere there, ask them question, si why unu ji wee jido this man doide n'ụlọ mkpọrọ? Why? No onye na-ekwu anything. Before kwuru na ọ bụ the same thing, everybody, people na be repeating onye ọbụla nkwupụ ya ekwuchie to the extent now ịma ife this guy Musa drop bụ a coded word because of onwere something in a cook underground which is nka ha nwee ike aka were Maazị Nnamdi Ukwu Kanu were kpọchie de a na-ekwu Finland akpọrọ Maazị Simon Ekpa kpọchie side nka the worst na-emesi na Igbo arụ na-eme. But asị m ka anyị hapụkwa that side nke ndị na-agba ada ndị ọra mma akwụkwọ. Ịma sometimes ọ bụ things na-eme ị na-ata sị na ọ na-adị mma ka ya sometimes ka ikuku nku a na-afọ akpụti n'ọkụkọ anya. All this kind of people and this kind of attitude, ọ bụcha those kind of people bụkwa ndị ngakwara n'okpuru ana na-arụkwa oke amụsụ nna emenu nnata our prime minister ha nwa bụcha ndị ga-esochekwe na-emechekwa our prime minister ife na-eme now. You know, if they can come out to let their follow comrade or so na agba akwụkwọ, but even that for me, people to go things the work was able or no jurisdiction or get him we won't dị ike. In other isi na ga na America onye ka ọ bụ ana-emife ịma na ọ bụ ndị ọ ga-agwagwa all those fools in other nne na akụkụ file na na-emife ife ọ na-eme ha nọ na Nigeria na zoo country akpọ onye nke na call I know man no man. No, if I not here be Europe, if I not abroad, you know, so I know na accord that rubbish naked that nonsense I naked there. I don't do a man when self gamana all those things are nonsense. In other on he organ say
no fire enjoy na like China and kangwaze give fire about their propaganda tomorrow, their analysis tomorrow. They will now tell you can quick it because if I happen to unless my fagesizi and kana farmer kwezibia kuwe ifela mankwe apota. If I happen to Cologona, but after all, na Nigeria gwa Finland ka eme Simon Ekpa arrest. Yeah, kaya bena name analyze it. Farmers in Nigeria, even though na zoo is a terrorist country, but if you want to be truthful, you will know that Nigeria is a recognized nation of its own. With its recognized borders by the international community. Biafra is not yet recognized. That is the truth. If you want to tell us, we are now a nation. You can say that till eternity. If you don't fight for your freedom, nobody will recognize you, nobody will give it to you. So Nigeria is a sovereign nation, even though we know that is a terrorist country. But they have their platform in United Nations. They have their table there. They have their permanent table there. Biafra, we don't have it yet. So Nigeria, as a country, as an independent country, has the jurisdiction and the capacity to communicate with any other nation, to liaison with them in their own favor. It is 100%, 1,000,000% possible and easy to do as an independent country. But Ngozi Orebeze, as an individual, has no jurisdiction to either arrest or sue anybody outside America. She has no jurisdiction, or not even, I'm not talking about right. She has no jurisdiction to do that. And she cannot go to France and tell French authority or French government that I am the deputy prime minister of Biafra.
Nke a bụ afọ echichi. Nke a afọ echichi. Abịa ebe a tụọ ya mkpọrọ. Okay. Ife m chọrọ ịgwa Biafrans bụ ha ga-watcha this movie onye ndu na-agwa anyị that the enemy is at the gate. Ha watch ya. Our leader kwuru ekwusie ike. Thank you so much, Biafra Unite. Asị m onye nwaanyị gọzie gị. May God bless you. Jisie ike n'ọlụ. Mmeri bụ nke anyị.
Ise. All right. Ada, before you know, come nyegodu 2 more persons. Mike, I chunk equal last before I end the broadcast. All right. Maureen, please grab the microphone, Maureen. Maureen, grab the microphone and speak. We cannot hear you, Maureen. Unmute yourself. Okay, Ganiru.
Okay. Good evening. Ndị Biafra.
You are welcome.
Ana m ekene unu. Tata ka nenegodi your program because since also gị ka nna like ka nna watch because you na-ekwu okwu na-aba m na arụ. So alakwara m ka izu wepụtakwanụ na Debunk ihe all these lies. Especially ebe kwuo dike na that man nọ na America na akọgheri. So that you know with them before you advertise them. Not sure the brokers ga Debunk those things because make it as a bad people. So that you know when we were on team for your program, I was so happy. So since yesterday, can you from 3 o'clock I'm the way give your program yesterday till night. Even this morning I was looking for the program also because it's bido in the morning. So I said they go in the morning from where this evening where because your program where Gebezia now we're seeing a live chat. So I was so happy the way it's when I analyze everything. So they make a in the mother water if any men because open up the is we put to now in the mother ama water Biafrans ama water and I tag those our men as a bad people not often they was in the mother. One of one they just invite in the army. For now, when I but do to Guinea, go fego. I quit what I even mean. Hello.
Yeah, na Ganiru.
So now I'm so happy the way it's when I analyze here. I was so happy. Now I do go more really because now the way fascinate me. I just got everybody. So I was so happy when you were analyzing things. So now, coming to nke Adadiora Amam, every freedom fighters, everybody na agitate. Mandisi more if even from Nnamdi Kanu to Simon Ekpa, then to Ngozi. I like him freedom. Onye ọbụla na-ewepụta onwe ya na-ekwu maka nnwere onwe ndị Biafra ana m esu ya from morning to night ebe ka all my money na data. So now before nna like it listen to Adadiora mma but if I like na this verb onye ga-apụta anụ na-put pressure the way I ga-esi nweta nwere onwe anyị ọ bụrụ onye bịa a na-akụ onwe fọnụ that meziri m ike gwụzie m at the time ike gwụziri m ibute before a na-eme ego Adadiora bedo na-asị jihadist nke I don't like it ọ dịrọ mma nke anyị na-elezi onwe anyị to the enemy onye bịa amụta na enwezi many groups now.
Hold on. If you emebo Adadiora mma na-eme program ịgazie na program ya ejụọ ya asị ajụjụ onwe anything na-akpagbu gị ejụọ ya because ọ na-adị emepe microphone ọ na-adị enye people allowed to call ejụọ ya ajụjụ ahụ iyi na I won't allow you to condemn her in my program. So
I'm not condemning her.
Hold on.
I'm not condemning her. Wait, I'm not condemning her.
Hold on. Chelo, no. Okay. If he bụ ada nwere platform ị gaa na platform ya ị gwa ya ife ị chọrọ ịgwa ya ya nwa malụkwa n'otu o esi wee sịa gị ya ọnwa ife ị chọrọ jụọ ya ọ zaa gị dị ajụjụ otu o esi wee zaa gị ya o doo gị anya ịghọtago ego wee bịa na my platform na-agwa m ife na like gbasara Ada Diora Mma. I won't allow that to happen. Ịghọtago?
Okay, wait, bros, wait.
Again, I only told our people about the propaganda that is going on social media. I did not say that for anybody to come here to start analyzing Ada Diora Mma in person. If that
okay, that matter is solved. If any good that
that it is not possible that Ngozi Orabueze does not have the jurisdiction in France to sit in America and sue somebody who is living in France. Yeah, propaganda. It's not possible. That's what I said. Even anything somehow, and when anything like anybody got caught, so long as no anything if you are able to win that case for the formation of character, that it takes only but fine. It does not lead to imprisonment anywhere in the world. That's what I say.
Yes.
So, my dear,
yes.
If
I tell you now, ọnọdụ anyị now, kedu our position na kedu our stand na UN, because on cap the main ihe anyị na-emekọta because ọ na anyị go stand na UN anyị na-press harder to the UN mgbe aka ga-eji wee zaa anyị because ọ na UN na-enyega anyị immunity.
Chelo. You see, ikwukwa na ị na-like ige m ntị o, but otu isi ekwuzi okwu nke ikpeazụ a na gosi na ị na-ege ndị propaganda ntị.
Ana m like anybody ọbụla bụ freedom fighter, I dey like her because me, I like freedom.
Gee ntị ka nkọọlụ gị. Ọ bụ na ị dị deeply rooted in this very freedom anyị na-achọ.
Yes.
Oge Maazị Nnamdi Kanu gwara anyị sị no galụ na UN ozugbo o kwutere okwu Biafra akwa anyị nchafụrụ oge emere invite oge ọ ga na UN. Did you not see it? Anyị nchafụrụ ya ọ bụ na UN, sorry, he didn't go to UN. He went to European Union. He went there. Ozugbo o kwutere okwu Biafra, everybody shut down. Agbanyụcha microphone. Everybody na-apụsị ezi. O mesịa ofu onye, one person, fụrụ ya n'anya wee kpọọ ya. Because ya nwere onwe bịa na wonder why everybody ji na-apụ ozugbo kwutere okwu nwere onwe Biafra. Onye anwa wee sị ya, look, that nobody will listen to you. Na ọ bụ na ị chọrọ nwere onwe gaa nụọ ọgụ. Ọnụ na-anọrọ ya.
I know.
So, all this genting, all these people you see today, ma oge nkero, ma Ngozi Orabueze, ịma mmadụ abụ apụta na-agwa gị nke ajikwe aga na UN ma eme nke ọzọ ma ha na-ebuild alliance. All those people, everything you see these people talking, Kedafa, Ngozi Orabueze them, and oge nkere, they're all liars. These are deceivers of innocent Biafrans. Something Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwugolu since many years ago. Na agwara ịchọ nwere onwe ga nụọ ọgụ. Ịchara Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-aga pụta rarụ raketa sị ka ọ fọmọ ESN. How many years Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kwugoro okwu Biafra? Ọ sị gị na ike agụgụ ikwu okwu. N'ike agụgụ ime broadcast. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anyị channel na watch on a live video, live, or pre-recorded broadcast, live video. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu banye na European Union na Geneva. Kebe European Union headquarters city. Okwa na Belgium. The capital of Belgium.
I don't know.
Is it Geneva? Geneva bu Switzerland. No, Geneva bu UN. European Union. Bona Belgium called it. Between Belgium and Switzerland, one bu UN and the other one bu European Union. Between both of them. So I now watch Mazi Nnamdi Kanu banye there with his IPOB entourage. Brussels, thank you, Obieze. Brussels. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went there. We all saw Brussels, Belgium. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went there. We saw. He came out and told us. He did not miss word. So all these idiot and criminals are confusing. I UN, I meet Donald Trump, I build alliance. I fake hopes just to continue to steal from Biafrans. Those are fake hopes. So anybody na gwagi UN na gi nyange Biafra echi mo be recognize Biafra echi mo be nyagi position na UN is a typical lie. Before UN will recognize Biafra, ye bigodo zonu godi oguluto ya bo ogu aka obodo ndi ozo bido na recognize Biafra. UN will last. UN will come last. United Nations will come lastly, as in all UN who's in the hapotazi final. Ya na Biafra enwegi isi. Before UN na apota recognize ya Biafra. We go more than 20 to 30 countries. They recognize Biafra already before UN. And those countries will not just come because I grant Finland. By the power converging me, I declare Biafra. They will not come. Mazi Simon Ekpa knows this. That's what you say. After the declaration, we are going to have a long battle with Nigeria. Oh, these things are laid down. If any now already, we know it. But with these criminals, change the narrative immediately. Jizie diplomatic, when I deceive them mother. Where Rapuzi or Guana anu na Nibo. Rapuzi fund our army. Rapuzi fund our defense. Where is the diplomatic, ne deceive the buying. While even Mazi Simon Ekpa Kuge alive, and after the declaration, we are going to have a long battle. Because he knows. He knows. Mazi Simon Ekpa, our prime minister, knows this. Thank you. So forget about UN for now. We are not anybody telling you about UN is deceiving you. Before UN
So,
are
but
now.
Hello. One can the IPOB DOS na say no peaceful na condemn Simon Ekpa all the time.
Lekwo da ajuje na juma ndị kpara na anụ ọgụ nwere onwe mgbakọ
dị peaceful. I'm saying when they told us they peaceful na bro in a diplomatic way.
Ndewo. Just Biafra will come, but we'll fight for it. Not for propaganda. Not by propaganda at all. We'll fight for Biafra. Biafra will definitely come, but we'll fight for it. So, Apple ndị ori na-abịa deceive ndị banyị. Adachọbụ nke ikwuola mana ka let me allow you to speak. Ị ka ya echelu? Okay, fine. Onye ụzọ ụlọ, please grab the microphone and speak. After you, it will be Nwa Biafra. After Nwa Biafra, I'm not going to bring any other person. It will be Adadora, and then we'll close. Onye ụzọ ụlọ, grab the microphone and speak, please.
Mazod na Wandewo, Chineke.
You're welcome.
Yeah, my brother, I think I want opportunity because I battled on your platform before. Here is one abata.
No.
Only here now award him since all this while.
from me and the other
ị
Biafrans.
nwere ike iwenite onu gị ị nọ n'ala Igbo wenite onu gị ọfụma ka anyị n'ife ị na-ekwu
Ana m ekwu nwere ihe na-abọda m since all this while eyotago masị ka nkwulite ebe ị nọ ka other Biafrans nụkwa eyotago ịma since our prime minister nwere nsogbu na Finland eyotago ndị si na ha na ndị wechara position different place anọrọzi ya na-akọ ka ndị egbuwara isi hapụzie ihe anyị kwesịrị ime and our men are lacking. Ọ bụrụ na maazị biko ana m ayọ gị na-ayọkwa other Biafrans enwe means a ga-eji wee na rescue our men non ground because ama nọdera his there enwe means a ga-eji wee rescue come up. I believe Biafrans will support. We are going to support so that can rescue our men. Ndewo Maz.
Ndewo, God bless you. Ka a na-aga n'obi ka ji n'aka. Achọrọ m ikwu okwu too much talk about that. Ka a na-aga n'obi ka ji n'aka. Ndewo. Nwa Biafra, please grab the microphone. Unmute yourself.
Ikuku ndewo na.
Ndewo, you're welcome.
First of all, I'm making like na mbọ ị na-agba since because him na became na your life because of the nature of ebe him na isi wedere. But the only thing na chegwa gewo ebe that you stood firm since you now. Chukwa na bagume we continue giving you good health and the strength and energy to do more because of what time was Samanekpa na apụta. Hana Chiochi, they said so many things. I could remember by here can ebido. You know, my critics news, I say, hey, we see the Biafra liberation Ibu so that I and see from there. Zuo Koshin Kiachuchi Meze, Urahachi Meze from Coastal and Nezo, she may hear all of them Bashas also wrote today. They not know about Baho, they can be again more understanding him. So today, Ekaku. Ndị mbịakwa na-ekwu okwu oche ha si gaa dee chata dee ihe ukwu na ihe ete ma ndị delite ma ndị mee ihe ọzọ ndị Biafra si ndị mma ihe na-eme nọkwa na-egwekwara anya na-ele because everybody nọ na-ege ihe oge nkere na ọrabụ Fulani na-eme wo ndị purposely they don't want Biafra because onwe oche mmadụ Chineke ekere ga-esi nọrọ ndị ahụ ndị amị ahụrụ because ihe Samonekpa na-eme a na-ezo ezo Samonekpa nọ na-agba Biafrans ume onwe mgbe o ji si ga gbuo mmadụ ọ na-agbahụ ume Biafrans na-edifendi ala anyị na-aga ezoghị ezo dị na onye nke abịazi na-asị gị na ọ na-eme nke a na-afụ a na-atụwa ịsọ a na-eme nke a na-egbu ụmụ be anyị na-aga sisi eji Samonekpa ka ebido na-egbu ndị be anyị before ha na-ekwukwu ya wụ sit at home but sisi ejide Samonekpa ka ebido na-egbu ndị anyị ka ebidokwa na-sabotage Biafra Liberation Armies ruo today. Ndị si na ha ma ihe na-asị na ha na-eso Ngozi wee nọrọ die na-edisivu onwe ha che na ha na-edisivu Biafrans. Samonekpa pụta tomorrow gaa ha niile awụpụta na ọdị na-ahụ awụ ndị na-asọpọtụ ihe niile but isigodu today kwuo ihe a ntị na-anụ ihe na-aha ka okpu ata but m na-achọ gwa gị ewu Jehova ga-agbago ume nyekwa gị the more courage nyekwa gị the more brain and energy ọtankwa Samonekpa si wee kpọkọta everybody na Chukwu ga-esi nyekwa gị the amamihe. We will all come together. Ndị ka ahụ watch out for Nnamdi Kanu before. All of them will go by the side. Adadiorama unu na-agbalị jise n'ike Chukwu ga-agba unu ume ndewo.
Ndewo nwa Chineke. Thank you for coming. I appreciate. Ngwa Adadiorama, grab the microphone. Ikusi aka mmalụ ma nwere one or two more persons that there are a lot of people in the studio. So I'll try and bring one or two more persons up to speak. Ngwa gaa n'iru nwa Chineke.
Okay, now kwonu m na-apụta.
Loud and clear.
Ikuku nna m Chineke m gọziere gị mmaji kwulu mmaji. Ọrụ izi na ndị anyị si nọ mmadụ ka eji aka jisi ike ezi nwanne m. In fact, ntị gị na obi adọ m ụtọ today. In fact, obi dị m aṅụrị because na ịma na-agwa adat na mmụọ nwaanyị ebinigo. Ụfọdụ mere ya understand. Ụfọdụ emeghị ya understand na mmụọ nwaanyị ebinigo ihe a na-anụwa ọgụ eji ọfọ ọ ya na-anụzi kịta abara m ana m abịa nsị ka nje ngeta egodo disi nwaanyị mkpụrụ mmiri a wee balị ọwụrụ na-ege ihe niile ọ na-akọ so kịta ka dị na program anyị mee ka nọ ọfụ dat na maka ọ na-etisi na ọwụ na ya ndị ji ife property Biafra gotere no Biafra and PM and Nnamdi Kanu goro nye so they turn ya to Biafra to ndị amị ya so they turn ya to ndị otu ya si na ọwụ na eleta ọnụ ya no Biafra property ama m ndị ọ na-agwa ọkpọ ndị ọ na-agwa afa ama m ya na chi ama m na onwere ndị babụrụ egbe vukọị vukọrọ jewalụ so ana m eche na ndị ahụ ka ọ na-erivru that message in a coded way babughachi ya azụ if not that na amam ihe ọsụ ya emenụ na-achị so kịta ka nọ na-afụ na asị ndị angel ka ọ na-agwa ka o nwere ndị ọzọ so that woman okwu ọ na-azụ mana kwefuru nke ọgụ ije o ya ekpudie okpudego ya ekpudo
of course
then anụrụ m mgbe tọndara nke ahụ ejiri mma ọsọ egburikọchara kpoi n'ime onunu mechaa kpopụta tọndawa ka asọ tọrọ gịnị pụta na-ekenie ka o si wee kwụsị ọgụ a na-anụ ọdụ n'ọlụ
ọkaigwe
ọkpọghọkiwe ọdụka ọsụ n'ọlụ
ọsụ
ọdụka ada na ọsụ destin na ya na-ekene na ọgụ ọ kwụsịrị na ya na-ekene ya thank you very much na ọ kwụsịgo ọgụ n'ọsụ si ya thank you very much na ọ tara aka ya nwa na-achị ndị ada na-eghe eli ya ya nwagburu Jizọs ya nwanyị nụcha ọgụ nwoke nwere akụkọ ọkwa ọtago so ihe niile ahụ propaganda I don't know why some people are listening anyway they are not there for ha nọghị ebe ahụ iji wee tụgharị uche because onye ọna nwere agenda o ji wee pụta and that is the agenda ha ya afọ filie ọkwa ọtago so abịa na nke akwụkwọ agbara okwutekwara ya that na mmadụ enweghị ike ịbịa okwutọọ gọọmenti na just cut free na ife ekwuru ka onye a ji ihe ndị Finland ji wee kpụrụ Innocent Biafrans kpọchie si emechara ha hapụkwa ha nọ ya ka ọgbata obi eji nọrọ ebe ọ na-awari na maazị Nnamdi Kanu eme anybody allow to this thing okene lọya ya o nwere lọya o kenere say thank you by doing the needful na-achị ha ma nke
erigo ya mugwu n'asa
na-achị ha nna ikuku na ọkwago na-asị na agba ha agbara ha akwụkwọ ana m echebe ka abịa ka ije ọkwakọtụ nke dị n'azụ ụlọ m ebe a adreesị ofe pụtakwuru ụnụ azụbe m ebe a o tere aka ana m agbara ya moto abịa na agbara ya motosaịkụl ọkwa na onye kpọrọ polisi na-ekpewu mgbe ọnwụ na ihe niile ngozi Amarachukwu ịma na ịma afafiri na bagolo akwụkwọ na adị ebe a na-asụ ebe na adị intelijent ebe nnọ ka ya eji echiche eji ọfọfụ na so even nke amana ya na-ekwu kịta YouTube m adị alụzọrọ ọnụ ketere trip off si na mgbe program anyị na-eme na no violation of this thing ya 24 hours suspension amasị agbakwo na YouTube m akwụkwọ yes na agbakwo na YouTube akwụkwọ na nsogbu adọba jisi ike nke ọnwụ na beji na-ebịa by gosi that na I'm a great woman and I'm happy o nwere anything ha mere ya ewute so eji m ohere a wee na-agwa ụmụ ajani YouTube nyere 24 hours suspension I don't know eche nwee meseji ha send na ife adewo na violation of mamụ nke violate so I don't know emesịa anyị enelu ya anya ikuku nna so nna ụmụnne m ụmụ ajani our angels in fact unu nwa aka etili m ikuku nna ise na ekpere niile okpere n'isi unu ya gazie jisi n'ike ụmụ ajani jisi n'ike mgbe ọ na-efuru unu joy like this onye nwa na-enwe onye ahụ ọ na-anya ya obi aṅụrị aka Chukwu dị onwe ife dịka ọgụ eji ọfọ jisi n'ike ụmụ ajani jisi n'ike o ya adị mma onwere onye anyị ji nke ya onwere onye anyị nara anị ya onwekwara onye anaghị nke anyị ọ dịghị possible no matter the propaganda otu ọsụkwa ha si na-emie aka ya abịacha ha ncha niile naanị onye niile ka a gwọtara n'ọgwụ ọbịa ihe niile ka a kọtara n'ọrụ adị ihe niile ka emetara na propaganda n'ọmụ ị na-eme chukwu a na-eme nke o jiri wuru chukwu dasọ so ụmụnne m jisi n'ike ha si n'ike agwụghị ụlọ ọwụ anyị nwa ka ike ya agwụ onweghị ife anyị ji anyị na-alahụ ụla n'ime ụnụ na-ala n'ime ọfịa unu jiri ọfịa wee melu ụlọ amaghịzi na ụlọ nwere ike icheta otu moskito onye moskito natara one ọ na-adị ka ọsọ ọmalago ụlọ arụ amara na ụlọ nwere ike icheta onye agwọ na-akpịtalụ one ọ na-adị because na ọta malago ụnụ ọgba malago ụnụ so it's like na ahụ ụnụ atịana so ụmụnne m chineke m gọziele m unu jisi n'ike anyị ma afụfụ unu na-atara anyị obi si unu ike na nwanne m chi m gọziele m gị jisikwa ike wee na-ekene ụmụ aja na niile unu enwekwana iwe ma ọ na-adị m ọsịsọ biko gbaghala ọ na-ana amụ m ahụ biko anya sọ m ụmụ aja na jisi n'ike because n'ọkwa otu akwa ọ dịkwa anyị niile otu akwa ka ọ dịkwa anyị niile obi sie unu ike o ya adị mma o ya adị mma ụmụ aja jisi n'ike ikuku nna m gị nwe aka.
Thank you nwa Chineke. All right. Ka ọ na-adịrọ ka biko achọrọ m everybody use on 1 minute. Achọrọ m ka this broadcast gaa more than 3 hours 30 minutes biko nụ ụmụ Chukwu okike abịa ma biko nụ eji m obi Chineke nna ya ụnụ do achọrọ m ịkọ to anybody off 1 minute everybody. Ngwa Maureen, grab the microphone, unmute yourself please. 1 minute everybody. Achọrọ m imechi now. Maureen, gaa n'iru, grab the microphone. Ogun again, you have spoken now. Sorry. Sorry. USB, grab the microphone. Unmute yourself. USB, grab the microphone.
Good evening, Ikukuna.
You're welcome. Go ahead, please.
That's a Paman. Great.
You're welcome.
Deba una October Kambata, so more I got time you should what time the headline of the program, but you know, say Okajova because you Bagume. No, you can't get you make Kajova and you can't get you cause because of this, Yana Gabriel this. Then I remember mepe net and ma fumo udele ndashi actually say one na corruption no but na gossip ihe apụ ihe a ga-eme na face ihe ọzọ na-eme ihe ọzọ na-achọ onye a ga-agba akwọ na onye ga-agafe Ọgọst otu nsogbu dị ka dị Chukwu n'aka nwekwe ndị bụ obi Biafra n'obi Jehova mere anyị ebere ọ ka Jehova mere anyị ebere ka Samuel na-ekwapụta ọya obu n'obi anyị na but ana m ayọ ka Jehova biko tụpụtara anyị ofu onye obi siri ike ka gị nwa ga sọpọtụkwa gị onye na-anyị aka ọsọ nwere otu a ga-esi onye na-enyere anyị all this men of Ghana aka biko ni secret and platform a ga-eji were enye all this men of Ghana aka because ihe nzu gọọmenti bụ n'obi na-awụ ka ha wipe ndị a before ofu onye n'ime mmanụ abụọ aji apụta ihe ha bụ n'obi ha na-eji help of Ngozi Arabezo wute oge nkere wee na-akpa ha na-akpa ana m asị ka Jehova nyere m anyị ebere ka ọ dị.
Ndewo nwa Chineke. Ndewo. Thank you for coming. Of course, your suggestion is highly appreciated. All right. Onye Uzulo, you have spoken before now. Onye Uzulo, you have spoken before. Am I correct? Onye Uzulo, mute yourself. Let me hear you. Onye Uzulo, unmute yourself if you can hear me. I'm sure you have spoken before. Okay. Nwakonobi, unmute yourself. Grab the microphone and unmute yourself. Nwakonobi.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. You are highly welcome. Go ahead.
My brother, well done job, well done job, well done job. I'm very, very, very happy to be hearing your voice. If my first time who with you, one case school wabata. Wa connect na this movement on our thumb, but I so going since more than 8 years ago, since Nnamdi Kanu.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes, sir. I am on a zoo. Only eventually who can the whole world know. And I want to hear Can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you hear me? O nwere ibe nchọrọ ikwu ka ndị be anyị niile bụ ndị Igbo nọ n'ụwa niile kwa anụ ya efuru ụmụnne anyị a va bụ a very big disgrace to their people both oge nke na ndị Ngozi Orabueze. Look at the very nice movement. Bugolo ya na-agara primary school ka our PM rapụrụ this movement. We will take it on. O nwere ihe ndị a need ọzọ ihe ndị a need bụ to sponsor them and take care of them the way we are doing it. Without Simon, but these people can carry this movement on. I don't know why these people to our way and if I do hope. Eh? These people just man and the very and the hopeless. No. I'm telling you. This very young man so very broken kere. Next organ kere, next year, Amorom na that organ kere. Be a disgrace come to the humanity. Because Amorom even mezi na ego a na-atụta onye gada goluman ndị mmadụ a na-atụta ego why na ọ na-asọpọtụrụ ụmụazị niile ebe ni to the extent no mmekọta nnu na-enyeleva 1 million 2 million kedu ihe nke a bụ onye ara ka ego ofu onye weta ego mmadụ na-abụ mmadụ ito weta kedu ihe a jizi ego a na-atụta eme na these people owutegbuo m but ife na-enye m obi isi ike bụ na our leader nya Jesus Christ of our time gwara anyị sị anyị na ọ bụrụ agbaka m mbọ ka anyị eji wee nwekwa ibe anyị na-achọ kama we should remain focused. Na ihe na-ekwu ibe a anyị tinye anya na bọọlụ ka anyị very many. My advice again na this movement bụ na o nwere one man kwuru okwu now ọ bụrụ na nwere platform anyị ekreti kwa ka awa agba mbọ wee kpokọtakwa menụ anyị ka menụ anyị take care of our place. Unu afọ na ndị a na-akwakọ n'ike n'ike. These people na-akwakọ n'ike bụ ndị a ka ma wabata be anyị because obodo ndị ọzọ niile abụọla ọbịa ịga ebe dịka Benue steeti ọ bụgolu bush ugwu Awụsa niile abụgolo somebody like mụa ebi m n'ugwu Awụsa nsụgharị ga Awụsa ebe anụwa icha na mmụọ bụ ya na Kaduna niile ebe niile anwụ evụlụ erofai pịalili ebi m ebe niile abụ ịghọtago so ọ bụrụ ụwa ka anyị ezu aka rụwa ọnụ ka ụmụnne anyị nwa ya gara ịga na-eli alịlị aba na bikos mụ ama na ihe ha na-eli kịta bụ alịlị ọnọdụ ka na onye ọbụla the whole ndị be anyị niile most of ndị be anyị niile na-akpọziba ndị ochi na ba amara ife na-eme but I like him courage ha bụ na they will continue, they will never go back. Onya bịa na afọ ebe anọ anyị nwa bụ ndị biko nwanne m biko I'm very happy to speak with you this night. I'm telling you.
nwa Chineke ndị niile a lot of people na-ekwu na-eweta suggestion si chọọ wee ụna na-akwadokwanụ ekwugo m ya before na ya ma mgba nkịtị ndị Fulani abịa na-ana anyị ala anyị ụmụ okoko na ndị ori nọ na-eme gọọmenti this government that oge PM nọ ya na-eme nọ with us the free anyị na-eme gọọmenti. Our army is very, very strong and fully grounded. And they delegitimize Nigeria within Biafra. I want you to write that word down and remember it. And they delegitimize Nigeria within Biafra. The legitimization of the zoo within Biafra was going on. I know na barak when I check a habia. we are taking it upon to them. We are taking it to them, delegitimizing them in their own wherever they position to cause terror on our people. Delegitimizing the zoo within Biafra land, it was happening. So without military, there is no government. Any idiot government is government that, government is government that, on a criminal. On a criminal, I'm telling you. So we cannot fold our arms and watch the zoo destroying our labor, destroying Biafra land, terrorizing our people, burning down houses. We cannot fold our arms. So all of you now with this suggestion. No suggestion no makwaloma manona de kwankwado na kwado kwano, because we cannot sit down, fold our arms, only talking on social media while we watch our land burn. It's not going to happen. So thank you, my brother Nwakonobi. Thank you for coming. May God bless you. All right, Udoka, please unmute yourself. One minute. We are rounding up. Udoka, unmute yourself.
Good evening, Jeff.
You're welcome.
I thank you today. You are guiding everybody through. And all these people, they will get government. I saw them, they're online contributing, receiving
Chalo?
money for defrauding their funds.
Udoka Chelo. EG2 Udoka where batan na the program.
Udoka.
How many Udoka ki ogunwa budi odi Udoka kwa?
Okay, yeah, I think yes.
Okay, check and represent that one. Ngwa ganiru na ganiru.
Okay. So I saw the work of our angels. They have been performing very, very, very well. And with you in this struggle, I know that this struggle will never fall because you are one of the hardcore. So, and you have proven it. And that Masakashiko Kabiyama goes the more guidance to lead us, because those ones we think that they have failed us. They have fought us, they have defrauded us, they have done our struggle what is not good to say. But I know that with you, with this direction, with this direction, with this way we are moving now, we are unstoppable. Even when PM come out, he will be very, very proud of you. And I'm not saying our angels, nyekwa ha more knowledge to fight, nyekwa ha more strength to fight, nyekwa ha so ha nazu mbobna ha jere there's a wara there's a ha ga eje no gbaga bata ha ga ebute ihe na ha Jesus. So I'm not saying ka Chukwu gozie onye ọbụla gozie this contribution dịkwa mma, because ị nwere ndị be anyị na like ndị be anyị na like onye ọbụla bụ eziokwu ndị be anyị mama, and we can do anything to support. So ndị be anyị ma ndị bụ eziokwu, and onye eziokwu ndị ma eziokwu a na-ahapụ like that. So we are in for it.
May God bless you.
Bless you.
All right. Mazi Chukwuka, please unmute yourself. You're going to be the last person.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Good evening. My dear brother, I am because I hope gentle the born. I hope so. Go one because I hope they were honey and honey him and you get the boy over the way he gave me honey. And another thing Habiko. Our commander said Bikono. Even Otu Onyo one unknown Nakuna Trosina. Bikono. Mamu no alu Bikono. Ego na got too much in ala Biafra. Onye nyere ego what mad niile otu obigidi nwere ike iche na onye gị na-achị ọchị na obigi edeka obi biko ụmụnne m unu na atụrụ ọzụzụ na mmadụ unu atụrụ ọzụzụ na mmadụ biko na ụmụnne m biko nụ ihe m ji ekwu okwu a bụ na otu my brother Ikonso siri nwụọ All trust gburu my brother. Trust. Biko no ụmụnne m na trust the mmadụ. Before you consider nwa gwara m sị atọs even nwunye gị atọs kwala ya biko. Agbara m ya otu ebe ọ nọ n'ala m ọ ga na-anụ olu m taa. Ọ ga-agwara agbara m sị atọs even nwunye gị ma mụ na nwa m bụ mmadụ atọs kwala m ịgba m dị n'isi aga biko. Biko na ụmụnne m ihe eme n'ụlọ Chukwu ekwene ka enwe ihe ga-eme ụnụ mana onye emekwana ọzọ ndị nke ọzọ ji nke amụrụ akụ biko nụ and ihe ọzọ m na-ekwukwe bụ ndị na-ekwu ka atụ ego biko kwenu ọdịna nwa biko mgbe a ga-ewetakwa ka a gharakwa iwetakwa onye ga-esisi tụrụ na ọrịa ga na-eweje ego ewere ahụ ụmụnne anyị nyefee n'aka ndị ọjọọ biko kwenu ọkwa ibe m na-ebe biko kwenu ịma ihe niile like you said ọdịna nwa mana ga-anọ ọnụ na ihe a long time but people mere ka ha mmadụ onye na-ekwu but ihe m na-agwa gị ihe a bụ it comes to my brother ihe gburu ewu trust atọrọsịrị m onye ivesi m kpọrọ ya sị ndị na-akpọ eje ebe ị nọ ka ihe ịgba ndị na ya trọst ọwụ his boys ụmụrụ ndị ọrara anya ya biko ihe ka m na-agwa ndị nke dị ndụ a biko nụ dọbụ sọdụ ha ihe niile a biko nụ ụmụnne m biko nụ ụnụ atọrọsịzi na mmadụ ụnụ atọrọsịzi na ka iri eri mana aṅụ were rie were biko nụ ụnụ erizina biko nụ ụmụnne m ihe m na-arịọ biko emedikwa ihe ọzọ m bịara ekwukorobịa na-abụdị ihe a maka ọ na-ewute m mgbe ọwụ na ha nwee ịdị na-etigo nwaanyị denja bikọs ha atụrọsụrụ mmadụ otu obi gị dị agwụdo otu obi onye ọzọ otu ọdịna nwa na-achọ ihe a e nwere ndị ọdịna nwa were na obi ya dị che nọ na obi onye ọzọ dị ha egbuo ya echi ile egbuo ya tụkpọrọ ihe na-abụ ụnụ ya wee eziokwu onye ọbụla mara onwe ya biko na onye ọjọọ akwasa ahụ mara onwe ya thank you my brother Chukwu ga na-agọzi gị na-eme ihe ị na-eme jisi ike nna m
ise ndewo maazị ndewo may God bless you. All right, at least obi dị onye ọbụla ụtọ biko ndị na-ewebatara especially ndị jos batazi nke ikpeazụ iwe wele unu do echi tomorrow is always another day anyị anakpu from here with all the love in my heart ụmụ Chukwu okike abịama asị Chukwu gọzialụ m unu ncha niile. May God bless our leader, protect him from the hands of the enemies. May Chukwu okike abịama bless and protect our Prime Minister Maazị Simon Ekpa Njoku. Ekpele m na-ekpe n'isi Maazị Simon Ekpa Njoku bụ mmeri ka o nwere onwe ya unconditional release. Ekwugo m ya many times na anybody chọrọ ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nwere onwe ya number 1. Anybody chọrọ ka Biafra nwere onwe ya number 2. Wewekwa na ekpere ka Maazị Simon Ekpa pụta first. Before ị na-ekwu okwu m Nnamdi Kanu ịpụta, ikpegodo ekpere ka Simon Ekpa pụtagodo first. Because nwere onwe Simon Ekpa Njoku, enwere only 2 things here determine the fate of Nnamdi Kanu. Only 2 things. Number 1 thing, ya bụ nwere onwe Simon Ekpa Njoku. Number 2, ya bụ na anyị nwa nọzi dị free ya egosi Nigeria na arrest emelo Simon Ekpa Njoku and his detention cannot in any way stop the delegitimization of the zoo within Biafra territory. The moment the zoo realizes that we are serious, that the detention of Simon Ekpa Njoku does not stop us, it derailed us. It derailed us because their agents did fantastic job within our midst. But once we finally get our feet, we go see that the detention of our Prime Minister cannot stop Biafra from coming, then Maazị Nnamdi Kanu will come out. And he will come out victoriously. He will come out with Biafra. I'm telling us. Na Simon Ekpa pụtara, and I want the free and to continue the delegitimization of the zoo in Biafra. Anybody praying for the release of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu in the hands of Fulani, I don't know how you think your own. I don't know. So pray that Simon Ekpa is released unconditionally. And then pray that whatever that happens, that God will make us stand strong. Stand strong. Obokwa propaganda na social media. Stand strong to prove that detention of Simon Ekpa Njoku is completely useless so long as Biafra struggle is concerned. ka Chukwu okike abịa ma bi n'eluigwe nọnyere anyị nye anyị mmeri ka ọ dịrị unu ncha niile mma. Bless our men on ground and protect them from the eyes of the enemies. Ise ka ọ dị na-echi ụmụ Chukwu okike abịa ma.